Hi, everybody. How's it going? I knew it was going to happen. I absolutely knew it was going to happen. Hi, my name is Lacey Jane, and this is Criminally Confident. Thank you so much for being here today. I am running a little bit behind. I wasn't feeling that good, still going into that, but gotta get through this. And just took me a little bit longer to get everything set up. So, gonna be a long night. We do Friday Night Live with the expert on Fridays, but before that, we do a pre-stream with Shizzy Wiznut, which I will direct you guys to after my feed is finished. But if you haven't done so already, please make sure to hit the like button. And if you aren't already subscribed, go ahead and fix that. It's free. And we do this every. So that's perfect because, as you know, I always cover things about a day late so that you guys don't have to hear any of the fluff. Just, it's all, it, I'm seeing that my sound is off. Okay. All right. So I do that so that I can go through the footage and you guys don't have to worry about watching the foundational boring stuff. I pick out what you need to know and just that. But as you may notice, Fridays are usually a little bit slower. So if you are in the chat, if you could please say hey and drop an emoji or whatever, that would be so helpful. It helps with the algorithm as well as liking the stream. So I am going to go ahead and get started, and I will probably begin doing my makeup since it's going to be a long night. Hi, Kevin. Welcome. Um, but yeah, if you guys have any questions about the witnesses, please let me know. Let me go ahead and set the stage for you guys. So it is day 9 that we are covering of the Kouri Richins trial. And basically it is claws coming out. It is all of her friends that are literally coming to the forefront and saying, we saw signs and this tracks. It's kind of wild. It is kind of wild. And there's a whole lot of talk about the money aspect, which is the motive here, and alleged motive, of course, right? So, oh, let me show this before I forget. Somebody in South Carolina loves me. My grandmother got me this when I was 10, and I've still managed to make it fit. So, I'm representing my grandma today. So it would have been her birthday. Anyways, I I think that you guys are going to be like wowed by today's testimony. It is wild. Um, and I'll be doing a little bit get ready with me and we'll go from there. All right, guys? Thank you so much. Hello. Hello, Side Eyes. Hello, Mitchell. Hello, Remix. Welcome. I love that you like to talk. Please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. All right, I have this set up for you already because I am prepared like that. And we're gonna make this full screen, turn on the volume. Let's go. I already have the.
When Ms. Gibson was testifying, she testified that she downloaded and preserved recordings of certain phone calls involving Kouri Richins. You are about to hear one such phone call from December 18, 2023. You may consider Kouri Richins' statements on this recorded call for any purpose. You may not consider the statements made by the male voice on this phone call for their truth. Instead, the only purpose you can consider the statements made by the male voice on this phone call is for the effect it had upon the listener, that is Kouri Richins. Scott, let's make sure we are ready to go. Okay. 2-95D is admitted.
Mascara
Please proceed.
in your pocket to warm it up.
I know. I'm just like so annoyed by
Or the
that.
bra.
Like I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Like who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Obviously, if one party's gonna do it, the other party's probably gonna do it and see what the fuck.
Right? And it's like
Common sense.
Regarding your side of stuff, nothing came out of that. What came out of the other side?
Exactly.
Illegal transfer, everything.
Yes,
Like,
exactly.
A lot came out of that.
Yes, I just went in for a consultation. That was it.
Yep.
So why is that so bad? Am I misunderstanding something?
No, it's just something they're going to try to probably try to hold against you, for no fucking reason. Because
You did it first.
Yeah, he did it first, and not only did he do it first, like he actually took action on it illegally.
Yes. All I did was, what the hell am I supposed to do? That was literally the conversation.
Yeah. Yep. So
It's my right to
that
do.
person's probably going to right.
And
That person's probably going to be brought in,
which is perfect, because you know what I told that person?
which is.
I don't want to fill out the packet. I don't want absolutely anything. I want to walk away clean and free. I don't want anything. And she kept advising me, no, that's not how this works. You have to fill this out about da-da-da-da. And I said, I don't want to. I don't want any of it.
Yep.
That is what I told that lady. I said, I just want these done. And
Yeah,
she argued with me forever. I took the packet, I threw it away. I'm like, no, I won't fill this out because I don't want to have
So-
everything.
I mean, right. So that's perfect and works in favor for you for everything.
Yeah.
Nothing,
Yeah, I was like so fucking annoyed by it though. Like, quit portraying me to be this person.
Yeah.
Anything you're trying to say I did, Eric did. Like, so now they cancel each other out, you fucking idiot. Like,
Yeah.
protecting myself, like,
Yeah, I wouldn't get
I'm assuming that's her dad.
too worked up about it.
yeah, I'm not, but that just gave me an idea. I am going to ask if she can testify.
Well, that's not really going to matter because she just gets subpoenaed. And to be honest, if their attorneys don't do it, yeah, you're going to.
Yeah. So I don't know, I'm just annoyed. So I told mom, I said, great.
Because they're going to try to paint this picture. They're going to try to paint this picture and like, oh, no.
Yeah.
No, here she is. What did you ask about? What did you advise her? What did you say no to?
So yeah, I don't know.
They thought, like I said, they thought about it, but guess what? So
Exactly.
it's everybody's natural reaction to wanting to defend themselves.
Counsel, the state's next witness, please.
Becky Lloyd.
Ms. Lloyd, if you'd step in front of Brittany, we'll get you sworn in.
Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in the matter before the court to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, subject to the
Is one of her friends that she helped get a job at her husband's company.
Thank you so much.
Good morning.
Good morning.
If you could state your name, please, and spell your last name.
My name is Becky Lloyd, Lloyd.
Where do you work?
I work for C&E Stonemasonry.
And how long have you worked there?
I've worked there 5 years.
What is your current role with C&E?
I'm currently their estimator.
What's that mean?
It means C&E Stone, we put stone on houses, and my job is to figure out how much we need on those houses.
What was your job back with C&E when you first started with them?
I got hired originally as an admin.
And when was that?
That was in February of 21.
Did you know Eric Richins?
I did.
How long did you know him for?
I met him sometime around 2017.
Okay. And what about Kouri Richins? Do you know her?
I do.
And did you meet
Same
her
time.
around the same time?
Yeah.
In 2021, what was the nature of your relationship with Kouri Richins?
I knew her as a neighbor. I knew her as the mother to my children's friends, and I knew her as my own friend.
I want to turn your attention to December of 2021. Was there a conversation
okay
that you had
so
with Kouri
far.
Richins in December of 2021 that stood out to you?
Yes.
What was the date of that conversation?
December 17th of 2021.
That's a specific date. Why do you remember that date?
Because I keep a journal and I have photos from that date.
What were you doing that day?
We were doing a Secret Santa gift wrap for C&E Stone. We get presents for families in the neighborhood that don't get a good Christmas, and we were wrapping them to give away.
Now, when you say we, was that who's the we?
Me and Kouri.
Okay, just the two of you then?
Just the two of us while we were wrapping, yeah.
Was there a topic of conversation that came up related to Kouri Richins' marriage?
Yes.
How did that come up?
I had recently gotten divorced a couple months before, 3 months before, and she was
Hey, I see we have 55 people here. If you could please make sure to hit the like button, that would help me out a whole lot. And make sure you're subscribed. Thanks so much.
asking me how that was going, and I was asking her about how her marriage was going, and her and Eric had had a fight that day, so it was definitely on the top of her mind.
What did Kouri say to you?
Kouri had an opportunity to go to a work event of some sort, like a Christmas gala, something like that, and it was going to be a really good opportunity for her career. She was excited about it. At the same time, Eric had booked a sleigh ride with the family for Christmas, a good family activity, and they had a scheduling conflict, and they did not agree about what they should do for that scheduling conflict.
What else did Kouri say during that conversation about her marriage with Eric?
She talked about how she was feeling trapped. She was feeling like there wasn't an easy way forward out of the marriage. She felt like she was worried about her kids. She was worried that she was going to lose them, and that Eric was going to take the kids from her, and that his family was going to turn the community against her. And she said that in many ways it would be better if he were dead.
What was the tone of Kouri's voice during that conversation?
It was serious. She definitely had a very serious tone. We weren't really joking.
Look at her
It was
face.
a very honest conversation and a very heartfelt conversation. You could tell from her body language that, she was frustrated and she was struggling with where she was at. Serious tone.
What was your reaction to Kouri saying it would be better if Eric were dead?
To me, it really signified just how far their marriage was off track and how serious the situation was. And I felt bad for both of them. That's a heavy conversation.
I don't have any other questions for you. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is a big deal. Thank you so much for joining.
Good morning, Ms. Lloyd.
Greatly
My name is Kathy Nestor. I'm one of
appreciate
the attorneys representing Kouri Richins. First of all, I want to talk to you about how you got the job with C&E.
Absolutely.
Isn't it fair to say that Kouri helped you get that job because you've just gotten a divorce and she was doing something nice for you?
I would say Kouri helped me get that job. Yes, she let me know that it was available and definitely made sure that I knew that it was an option for me.
And she was a reference for you to her husband, Eric.
I would say so, yes.
It's a little
Okay.
feedback.
And when you were working at C&E, during the time that Eric was alive, Kouri was actually on the payroll. She got like a paycheck every couple weeks.
That's true.
Right. And isn't it also true that right after Eric died, she called, "Don't send me anymore"?
I believe so, but I am a little fuzzy on that memory.
Okay. But at some point she came off the payroll.
Correct.
Really quick after Eric died.
I would say so.
All right. I want to talk to you about the conversation on December 17th. And this was, as I understand you, Kouri and Eric every year did a Secret Santa project where they gave less privileged people anonymous Christmas gifts, right?
Absolutely.
And so you were there wrapping those gifts
Yes.
and you were having girl talk.
Yes.
And you're somebody that she trusted
Yeah. I hope.
because you had confided in her about your marriage
Correct.
and the fact your husband had been unfaithful.
Correct.
And she felt safe and talking to you about similar things like that.
Yes.
Okay. And when you were at this meeting, let me look at the date, just 1 minute.
Yeah, you might want to know this
A
before you
couple
go
of
up
weeks
to
after
the
Eric
stand.
died, you gave an interview about this conversation you and Kouri had.
Yes.
And you gave it to a private investigator that worked for the family of Eric Richins, right?
I actually don't remember if it was at that time, but I do remember in a meeting with him. Yes.
April 6th of 2022 at your house. Does that sound familiar?
Yes.
All right. And this gentleman who was not law enforcement, he's a private investigator, right?
Yes.
And he came to your house and you told him about this day that you spent with Kouri, didn't you?
I don't remember, but I assume so.
Right. And isn't it fair that in that first interview, you never mentioned anything about saying it would be better off if Eric was dead, did you?
I don't recall.
You don't recall?
I don't recall.
Okay. And then you had a second interview almost 2 years later in March of 2024 with the same investigator. Is that right?
Sounds right.
The investigator said, "Wait, I understand you talked to Katie and there was something you forgot to tell me the first time we met about a statement Kouri made.
That's true.
And what you forgot to tell him was this part about it, he'd be better off dead, right?"
Yes.
Okay. And isn't it fair that in the second interview in 2024, almost 2 years after, you even in that interview told him that you couldn't get on the stand for sure and say that she said that, didn't you?
I do not recall that.
Okay, Katie, can you please play the clip BL1? if we could cue that up and play it for her to hear.
You would, and let's make sure we're all talking about the same thing. My apologies. Do we have a foundation issue here, Ms. Schertz?
Yes, I don't know what they're referring to, and if they're seeking to refresh her, then I believe that should be handled slightly differently.
Yeah.
No, I believe she said she didn't, so I don't think I need to refresh her. I think I can impeach her at this point.
If you would just approach for a second.
Holy smokes. Holy smokes. And apparently it's just going to be more and more of this as the day goes on. Did you see Kouri's face? Did you see her face? She was like absolutely aghast. Hello. Welcome.
Get some water.
I do have
If you need more, this is incorrect.
Thank you.
Oh, I should have said.
No problem.
Oh, you do?
Remember,
Okay.
like, no shame in my game. It is crazy indeed. And when you're a member, you get your words on the screen. So, also, members only streams, emojis, a bunch of things. $7.99 a month. Vitriolic. What are we doing here, Judge? She's just like staring down at, oh wow. I got a little distracted. She is a candidate for bangs. And I'm not being mean. I'm not being mean. She has a beautiful hair color. That is why I have bangs. But I need to get mine trimmed. Oh man, now I messed with them and now they're gonna be all bad.
Okay, so would you say the number one more time, Ms. Nestor?
Yes, Your Honor. We are going to be playing a clip that we have marked. We're not going to admit it. We're just going to impeach with it, but it's BL1.
Okay. And let's see, Katie, let me get you connected here.
Oh yeah, this
And this part, I swear she said it, but I also feel like if you put me on the stand, I would not be confident enough to actually truly know if she said it. But I swear she said, in many ways, it would be better if he just died.
Is that your
Because, and I remember thinking, the reason I
That's it. Is that your voice?
That is my voice.
All right. And you did say that you wouldn't be able to swear to it on the stand, didn't you?
I wouldn't be confident in that. Yes.
Okay. And then if we could play the second clip.
hello.
Yeah, well, and like I said, that's the conversation we had, and I for sure know she said the trap stuff, and I am 90% sure she said the comment about it being better dead.
Okay, so again, that is the second interview that you had with the investigator, and again, you're saying you can't say for certain that she made that statement, correct?
Correct.
Okay. You also never told that statement to the police when you were interviewed by the police, did you? Until later, much later, like 2024.
I don't know if I got interviewed by the police in 2024.
Okay. All right. While you were employed at CNE, which you've testified to, after Eric died, were you instructed to go to the house and pick up some of his private items?
Yes,
And what were you, who asked you to go pick up his things?
Your Honor. Let's go.
Help me understand. If you would approach this here.
All right, guys. We hit the 100 threshold. Make sure that you have liked the stream. I got to say it a lot at first just to make sure I don't bombard you all with it later on. Okay, let me. 132.
That statement.
I do.
What's that explanation for why you remember that specific statement from Ms. Richins?
Well, as someone who's gone through divorce myself or marital troubles, I know that it is probably somewhat common to have thoughts that aren't necessarily the nicest about your spouse and to have really strong feelings that way. But I was struck because she said it out loud. And some of those thoughts are what you'd call an inside thought sometimes. And it was memorable for me enough that after I met with the private detective, I went and talked to my friends. And without prompting, I said, hey, remember that conversation I told you about? What did I tell you about it? And they were able to confirm exactly what I said in my statement here, because it is a very big deal. And I respect the justice system very much, that I am never going to get on the stand and say something that I don't know as truth.
Look at her. Are you confident in your testimony today?
I am.
Those are all my questions.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. So now it's your testimony that you were told about this statement by someone else?
No. My testimony is it is very difficult to say such a thing when someone that you care deeply about has been leveled with such charges. It is very difficult. So that is why it didn't come up in the first interview. It is a very difficult position to be here on the stand saying things like this. I don't want to be here. No one has
here my social.
to me. No one has made me say anything about that. No one has applied words to me. I know that happened, and it is unfortunate that it happened because I don't want to be here saying it, but I know that is what was said.
And in fact, the friend you're talking about is Kouri Richins, right?
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Didn't you discuss this statement with Kouri Richins, and Katie's the one who sent you to the private investigator?
Katie is the one that made the private investigator aware of it, but that is not who I had the conversation with about it as far as the truth of the statement.
But you did have a conversation with Katie about it.
I did.
Okay. And then you also had a conversation with some other friends who helped refresh your memory about what you might have said?
They confirmed what I said. They did not supply a sentence to me. They did not do anything like that. They just helped me do the thing. Okay.
And
Girls don't
who did you tell about this statement prior to reporting it, besides your friends and Katie and the private investigator?
What do you mean?
Did you tell anybody else?
I told my friends. I told my partner. I told the investigator, Katie. I don't recall who else.
Okay. And this was all in 2024 when you brought it up to the investigator?
My friend conversation would have been in 2021, right about the exact same, probably within a couple days of that conversation initially with Kouri.
And you would agree that if Kouri was planning to kill her husband 60 days later, it probably wouldn't be a really smart thing for her to say to you, hey, it'd be better off if he were dead, would it?
Now make your objection that the question is complete, Ms. Shervin.
It doesn't matter now.
Okay.
Go ahead, you can answer.
Say it again, please. I'm so sorry.
If Kouri Richins was planning to kill her husband in about 70 days after she made that statement to you, it wouldn't be a really smart thing to tell someone like you, hey, it'd be better off if he were dead.
Like
would it?
you.
Calls for speculation.
Sustained.
Do you have an opinion about that?
Same objection.
Doesn't call for speculation.
It's sustained.
Okay. Did you ever ask Kouri directly, what did you mean when you said that to me on December 17th?
No.
You never gave her the opportunity to explain whether she was just venting, whether she was joking, whether she was serious?
Unfortunately, no.
And you had a long time to do that before you reported it to this investigator, didn't you? As a friend.
I suppose so.
Yeah, that's all I have.
Miss Lloyd, when Kouri Richins told you it would be better if Eric was dead, was she joking?
No.
What was her
Speculation, Your Honor.
What was her tone?
Object to speculation.
Hold on. Let's pause. Yeah. The
Everybody take a
question
breath.
regarding what she was thinking, or was she joking, pardon me, is sustained. Can't consider the answer no, because this witness can't know what's in another person's head. You can ask her about her demeanor.
Sure. What was her tone of voice?
Serious.
Was she laughing?
No.
Was she smiling?
No.
Did you have any reason to believe that she was joking?
No.
One last question. Were y'all drinking?
We had one beverage. I had one beverage.
That's all I have, Your Honor.
Okay. May we allow this witness to step down?
Yes.
All right.
Chief, please advise.
I got it. Thank you.
Ooh.
If you're called back, you'll get notice.
Okay, thank you.
In the meantime, please don't talk to anybody about your testimony. Please don't watch any coverage, read any coverage, listen to any coverage about the case.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
Please travel safe.
Thank you so much.
Counsel.
Your Honor, the state calls Gabe Morin.
Okay.
That was a lot in a very little amount of time. That was heavy. Hopefully I'm not hitting the microphone over and over. That witness went
Sir,
in
if you
there
step in front of Brittany, we'll get you sworn in, please.
knowing what she wanted to say. I believe in the justice. I mean, that was a little much for me. I'm not trying
Do you
to
solemnly swear the testimony you're
witness.
about to give in the matter before the court to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, subject to the pains and penalties of perjury?
Good morning, sir.
Hello,
What, sir, is your name?
Gabriel Morin, Morin.
And what do you do for a living?
I own a restaurant over in Camas.
And sir, is that the Mirror Lake Diner?
Yes, sir.
How long have you owned it?
Almost 13 years.
You operate it as well.
This is the place where she went and got lunch from, and then he texted all of his friends like, I think she's trying to kill me.
Scott, can I get 8.6 or 8-6, please?
Can you see that on screen, sir?
Yeah.
Okay.
Scott, if you can please scroll down. We'll go back to the top. Sir, do you recognize these records?
I do.
Are these records made at the time of the transaction?
Yes.
And is it your business's regular practice to make these records?
Yeah. I mean, there's some, at the time of an order, the table is created, whether it's a to-go order or someone physically in the restaurant. And then when the card is actually swiped, then the table's closed.
And
Okay,
then
so we're
he's
gonna get into that. I
insulted
just need to lay a little bit of foundation to admit them, then we're going to publish them. But do you
because
keep
he
these
doesn't want
records
this
as
to
a
be
regular?
like
We don't object. He can.
a
It's fine.
bad look for his
State
restaurant,
836 is
right?
admitted.
Thank you. Let's publish them, please, Scott, Your
This
Honor.
is taking place.
Scott, if you can, let me see here.
Driving me
Okay, so generally, what are we looking at?
So at 9:07, Megan is our employee. I believe this was a to-go order that was called in.
Okay.
And then, it was paid for in person at the time of pickup. $10 was written on gratuity, then $41.39 was the total charge.
So does this reflect a receipt from a called-in order at your diner on April the 14th, 2022?
Yeah.
And the card entry method there, S, is that for swipe?
Yeah.
And then the card was present, that's what that's telling us?
Yep.
Signature at the bottom, normal receipt that we've all seen all the time, always?
Yep.
Scott, can you go to the next page, please?
Thank you so much, Sydney. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. Thank you
What's
so much to my
portion of
members.
the document that we're looking at now?
Okay, so this is Megan's checkout. This would be at the end of her shift. And this is like a breakdown of credit cards, whether MasterCard, Discover, cash sales, and that kind of stuff.
And then Scott, if you can go down to the third document. Can you embiggen that top part? Thank you. And then, so what is this?
Okay, so this is an audit of that particular order. So you can see the timeline on the left side. So at 8:55, it says a Greek omelet, quinoa salad, bagel sandwich with hash browns, and then Kouri is typed in. So at 8:55, an order was placed. At 9:07, the food was ready. 9:07, payment was applied. And then at 10:50, adjusted payment. So the server has some leeway as to when they actually adjust their tips. I mean, before they're into their shift, they're going to go through all their sales and adjust tips. Some servers wait till the end of the day. At 11 o'clock on Valentine's, we weren't very busy, so she did it during the day.
Sir, why the name Kouri?
Well, because there's a phone-in to-go order. So, we don't take credit cards over the phone unless we really need to, but, we do enough to-go orders that we want a name associated with it so we don't get the orders mixed up. Yeah.
Wait, he doesn't
Thank you, sir. I don't have any further questions.
credit card?
Okay.
Like they don't like
Good morning,
to type
sir.
it in, I guess.
You and I've met before, but just to remind you, I'm Kathy Nestor. I represent Kouri Richins.
Well, I know who you are, man.
So I want to go back to what the exhibit 8.6 that the state just went over with you, and if we could go to the last page.
You guys got me so excited. I
Can you go
didn't
to the next
take my
page, the very
private
last that page, and then blow it up. And can we publish, Your Honor? It's in.
Yep.
That heartburn real bad.
So could we please highlight the bagel sandwich and the Greek omelet?
Ew.
Now, I've visited your diner. You guys have had similar menu items for a long time. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
You're pretty familiar with your food?
Yeah, we haven't changed the Greek omelet since day one.
Okay, what's in the Greek omelet?
Feta, spinach, Kalamata olives, 2 eggs, spinach.
And it's an egg omelet.
Yes.
I don't know if there's another kind,
Yeah.
but just in case. All right. And so that is just the egg dish itself, right? It's not a sandwich.
No, it does come with a choice of hash browns or country potato. You can modify that and do a quinoa salad, which is what happened in this case.
Okay. So they switched out the hash browns for the quinoa salad.
Yeah, so there's an upcharge for that, but like you could get soup instead of hash browns. So
Great.
So your side.
And then what's in the bagel sandwich?
Bacon, egg, and cheese, avocado, and tomato.
All right. And it's on what type of bagel?
Just a New York plain water bagel.
All right. Is there mayonnaise or anything on it?
Nope.
Is this
So
necessary?
it's a fried egg?
Typically over hard.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
over hard. Yeah,
I
fried
love
egg over hard.
fried egg.
So
Over
it's just
hard.
Over
I'm
hard.
sorry.
So not runny.
Got it. So it's fried egg over hard.
Mhm.
Great.
And then pepper jack cheese.
All right.
I'm gonna bring in the
And
health
when you
department.
get that ready for to go order, how do you package it?
It's because it's with hash browns, it'd be in a styrofoam box.
And it's a hot sandwich, correct?
Yeah.
You certainly wouldn't want to eat an egg sandwich cold.
Right.
That'd be kind of gross. Right?
Debatable, but
Okay.
yeah.
Maybe a cold egg sandwich.
We do a lot of to go that I. Okay, that's what they want.
Okay. But you give it to them hot.
Absolutely.
All right. Okay. And I'm sorry, just to refresh my memory again. The ingredients on the bagel sandwich are
2 slices of bacon, 2 eggs over hard, 1 slice of pepper jack cheese, about 1/4 of sliced avocado, and typically 2 slices of tomato.
Okay.
And then the bagel itself,
all right.
toasted.
Court's indulgence for just 1 minute. I think I'm almost done. Just 1 second, okay?
Of course,
And
I
just to be
started to
clear,
do
the
this.
time that was on the stamp says 8:55 a.m. Can we bring that up one more time?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I understand what that time means. Is that the time of the order or the time it was picked up?
When it was ordered, so it was called in at 8:55,
All right.
and then it was physically picked up and paid for at 9:07.
Perfect.
He knows his
And
stuff.
9:07 in the morning.
Yeah, it's
It's breakfast.
well, it says a.m., so that's
Okay,
I'm going with it.
Perfect. Thank you. That's all I have. So I appreciate it.
Okay.
Got it all over.
No, Your Honor.
So you can step down. May we release this witness, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
You're free to go. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Mr. Bloodworth, who's next?
Your Honor, the state calls Josh Kaze.
What's what? Hold on.
Your Honor, I understand he's at the other building right now.
Oh.
Maybe we can take 5 minutes.
Yeah, let's folks. Let's let you stretch your legs. No harm.
So when I
Right.
do my lips, they can't touch until I put on the gloss. And I thought that I got it. I thought like I went over my lip line. So I was zooming in because I don't have a mirror here. I'm doing this totally by like muscle memory.
Counsel will be in recess until 11:25. Thank you.
Sometimes I'll walk away at night and be like, oh my God. Woof, Lacey. Before I have him on, make sure to please hit the like button and welcome to all of our new members. It means so much to me. It's the greatest compliment you could ever give a content creator is to become a member and support the channel. So thank you.
Good morning. If you would step in front of Brittany, we'll get you sworn in, please.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in the matter before the court to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, subject to the pains and penalties of perjury? Yes. Thank you. Please have a seat.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
What, sir, is your name?
Joshua Kaze.
Is your last name spelled Kaze?
Yes,
Sir, did you know Eric Richins?
I did.
How?
I met Eric probably in 2014 through some mutual friends. Hung out with him a couple times, and then started working in Park City in 2016.
He's nervous too.
For a builder, and Eric Richins was a subcontractor that I worked with quite a bit from 2016 on.
Aside from a business professional relationship, did you have a personal relationship with Eric?
Yeah, so after I started working in Park City, him and I became friends pretty quickly. I played on some of his recreational sports teams. We both liked camping and hunting, so we kind of hit it off on that front. And I think starting 2017, we started hunting together quite a bit each fall.
And would you take trips together to hunt?
Yeah, I think we went to Idaho on some trips 2 or 3 times. Went to Colorado on a trip once, and then a number of times here in Utah.
Yeah, he kind of does.
Are those hunting trips, pack hunting trips, where you pack in, hunt, pack out?
Mixture of both. We'd, hike in a lot.
What do you guys think?
I think we went on some that were pretty grueling. Idaho and the Frank Church Wilderness was a pretty grueling experience. Our last one that we went on together in Colorado ended up being pretty physically demanding, but it was a mixture of sleeping out. Sometimes we'd sleep in trailers, all the above.
Yeah, not my thing. I'm indoorsy.
Either professionally or personally, in the last few years of Eric's life, how often would you speak with him?
I'd say probably at least every other week. We had a lot of jobs going with Eric and his company. And so we would speak a lot about that. And then obviously in the fall, we would get to speak quite a bit. Yeah, a lot of the hunting trips we went on, it was just him and I on quite a few of them. So, talk a lot on those hunts as well.
You get to know your hunting buddy pretty well when you're out packing with him?
Yeah, especially if it's just you two. There's nobody else to talk to. So, yeah, I think you get to know him pretty well and in those situations especially.
What was Eric like personally?
He was very kind of outgoing, confident, fun person to be around. He's just kind of magnetic personality. Obviously not shy, I'd say competitive, especially in sports that we played. He was extremely dependable. One of the best subcontractors I've ever had. If you asked him to do something, he didn't forget. It was always done. Every time he said he would be somewhere or get something done, he always got it done. He was very, very responsible and good that way.
Have you ever observed Eric sick or injured?
No.
Have you ever seen him use over-the-counter drugs?
No.
Have you ever seen him use prescription drugs?
No.
Have you ever seen him use illicit drugs?
No.
Have you ever observed any indication that Eric used drugs?
No.
Do you recall receiving a phone call from Eric Richins at about 2:11 p.m. on Valentine's Day 2022?
I do.
Without saying what Eric said to you, why is it you remember
That's
that
hard to
phone
do.
It was notable, I think, for a couple reasons, but the main reason was just, the topics of the things we talked about, but also the emotion, I guess. it was unlike any other conversation I'd had with Eric. Mostly just kind of his spirits felt almost like somber. And anybody that knows Eric, most of the time you would call and he would already be talking upbeat, and this one was a lot different.
How did he sound to you?
Like I said, somber would be maybe a way to describe it. Very serious. Maybe sincere, which is a little like, especially for friends that joke around a lot and kind of rib each other quite a bit, which we did. It was just very outside the norm.
Had you ever heard Eric sound like that before?
No.
Based on what Eric said to you, and without saying anything that Eric said, did you offer Eric any advice?
Oops, sorry, guys.
I don't know that I would say advice other than maybe like questions, like suggestions and questions was my response.
What questions did you ask Eric?
Chef, can we approach?
Is that hearsay? Is that what they're going to argue over? Here, let me get this fast forwarded. He looks thrilled. Okay. Try not to get this all over my face.
Mr. Bloodworth, please proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Kaze, let me ask you 3 yes or no questions, okay? Based on that conversation, did you ask Eric Richins if he was okay now?
Yes.
Did you ask Eric if he was going to go to the hospital?
Yes.
I have to
Did you
delay it.
ask Eric,
Hold on.
what are you going to do about it?
Yes.
Sir, after that call with Eric Richins, did you speak to anybody else about that call?
Yes.
Who did you speak with?
I talked to my wife that night about it.
Gossiping a lot.
And then a day or two later told a mutual friend, actually two different mutual friends of mine and Eric's.
Did there come a time after Eric's death when you spoke about this call with Kouri Wright?
Yes.
Did Kouri Wright have a similar call with Eric Richins?
Object to hearsay.
Sustained.
When you spoke with Kouri Wright about this call, did Kouri Wright say anything inconsistent with your call with Eric Richins?
Object to hearsay.
Sustained.
So that's all I have. Thank you.
No question, Your Honor.
May we release this witness, Ms. Nestor?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Kaze, you are free to go. Please travel safely, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There is a lot of gossip with, and that's
Your Honor, may we approach on schedule?
Of course.
okay. So, like, when you are in a community like this, and this isn't me like riffing on LDS, but they're so what's the word I'm looking for? Inclusive. Or like they talk amongst themselves, they live amongst themselves, they work and practice their faith amongst themselves. And so I feel like the gossip gets so out of hand. Like something can be happening in one house and then within an hour, people 10 houses down, everyone and their kids knows what's going on. Wouldn't you say that that's like what we've seen with these cases with Jody, and I'm forgetting the other one right now, Vallow, like that was LDS gone wrong. He said hearsay and she say. I'm sorry. I found that to be funny. Okay, we are going to put on the next witness, which is, from what I understand, a big one. This was her best friend. And I'm almost
Ms. Barney, good
out
morning. If you would step in front of Brittany, we'll get you sworn in, please.
of my Diet Coke. So I am gonna grab one here shortly.
Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in the matter before the court to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, subject to the pains and penalties of perjury?
Sorry, guys.
Thanks.
Well, hello.
Please proceed, Mr. Glover.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning, ma'am. What ma'am is your name?
Chelsea Barney.
Is your last name spelled Barney?
Yes.
That must have been
Do
a
you know
tough
Kouri
name to
Richins?
grow up
I do.
with.
How do you know her?
We've been friends for about 20 years.
When did you first meet?
Ninth grade, junior high, high school.
And have you stayed friends that whole time?
Yes.
Yeah, Kevin.
How often do you speak or did you speak with Kouri Richins?
All the time. Sometimes every day, sometimes every other. I mean, all the time.
How often would you see her?
Couple times a week. When we got busy with kids, it's sometimes once a month. It just kind of depends on schedule at that time.
Would you travel together?
Yeah, I traveled sometimes with her. Yeah.
Did you consider her your best friend?
Yeah.
Are you familiar
Is she crying?
with the fact that the defendant obtained a $250,000 home equity line of credit on the home that she lived in?
Yes.
When did you learn of that?
We were on a vacation to Sun Valley, and she had told me about it.
Who were you on that vacation with?
Some of our other friends.
Was that vacation in October of 2020?
Yes.
Maybe the first weekend of October of 2020?
Yes.
What, if anything, did the defendant say about that?
She had said that Eric was mad at her and had turned off her credit cards because he found out she took a loan out on the house, and asked if we could pay for the trip, and she would reimburse us when she could.
Did Kouri Richins say what she did with that $250,000?
She used it to buy a house to flip and sell.
Scott, can we get 2-2D, please?
I bet you hear a lot. Thank you for your work.
Ma'am, Scott's going to scroll through it, and I'm going to ask you if you recognize it, okay?
Okay.
So if you guys don't know this, I do this every Tuesday through Friday, usually at 3:30 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you show up again next week. We're going to continue on, just the highlights. No boring crap. You can turn on notifications by going to my channel, pressing the bell, and selecting all. And then that way, whenever I go live, it'll be like, Lacey Jane is going to go live. What are they doing? Which format? Oh, you're on the phone. That's where I do my best. Wow. I'm just looking. I'm like triple the views right now than I was yesterday at this time. So I appreciate you guys for coming and hanging out, and my mods. I love my mods. Thank you, mods. We're so back, baby. We're so back. Yeah. And not just like a tiny one. Not like, I just wanted to be able to get presents for Christmas this year. No, 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 no. Oh my goodness. Bye, Sydney. Thank you so much
Ma'am, is
for
that
joining.
an October
And
14th?
I appreciate
Is that
it
an
so
accurate
much.
depiction of an October 14th, 2020 text exchange between you and Kouri Richins?
Yes.
Are you the blue bubbles and no, it's the opposite, right? Is Kouri Richins the blue bubbles and you the green bubbles?
Yes.
Your Honor, the state moves to admit and publish 2-2D.
No objection.
States 2-2D is admitted.
It is a huge red flag. Oh my God, if I tried to do that. You have a safe weekend too, darling. Okay, whoa, 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 whoa.
To admit and publish 2-2D.
All right, guys, I'm going to read.
States 2-2D is admitted.
Ooh. She looks like she's going to start crying. Okay, so calling you in 10 minutes, says friend. Like, what the fuck, friend? I'm freaking out. Haha. You're so funny, friend. Everything's going to be fine. But if I die, Eric did it. Crazy though, right? I don't know what to do. If he thinks I owe him money, then that's fine. I'll pay whatever he thinks, and then I'm out. I'm getting it's getting a little out of hand. Says, hey babe, Kouri. Says her friend, it's getting way out of hand. I don't think you should pay him anything. Let the attorneys decide stuff like that. Because guarantee they will say you don't owe him anything, or that's his payout of the house won't be, or the payout of the house won't be as big, which is fine. If you guys want me to read the text, comment in the chat whether you want me to. Say yes or no. And then when I finish reading this, I'm going to go look and we'll do it that way. Okay, says Kouri. Exactly. They would say he still owes me triple of what he says I owe him just for paying me out for the house. Just kind of feel like an asshole, or maybe I shouldn't, but I feel like it would be a bad karma or something if I didn't. Shit, I don't know. Honestly, what would you do? Just let the attorneys handle it? Oh, she just said that. All right, let me know in the chat. Why do you feel like an asshole taking money out of the house? Yes, but it's technically my money, so I shouldn't feel bad. But if I just walked away and said good luck, I would feel like an ass. How much did you take out? A lot. Oh, she used a gift. That's, I don't know, friend. How long do you think it would take for you to pay him back? I just worry he's going to keep digging and hire a PI or something and things get bad. Ha. That's not a ha. Let me see what you guys think. Okay, I'm saying people are saying to read it. Okay, so Kouri says 250,000. It would take me a couple months until my investments pay out. Oh, for sure. So I gotta be top-notch careful. He's totally going to feel like that, and then shit will hit the fan. And there's nothing more important to me than the boys and making sure custody is always going to be at least 50-50. And if he digs and finds something, I don't want him hiring some expensive attorney to fight for the kids or something. I don't know. Everything has gone through my mind on the endless possibilities. Yeah, I bet so. I don't know. If it was me, I would want to be out ASAP and let the attorneys figure out all the money stuff. Whether it's now or a couple months, he's going to be vindictive and try to fuck you over no matter what. Surprised you didn't add a little ha at that. So serious. Guarantee he would. He's going to try everything. He's pushing me so bad into go to counseling by myself because he thinks I need help. Like, what the fuck? I feel like he's doing that to set me up for down the road to say she's crazy. She even goes to counseling. Like he thinks I'm the damn problem here, but he's not hearing himself. I should go back and talk to your attorney and let him know the situation and see if we should move forward. Maybe that's what I'll do this week. You do that, honey. Oh yeah, the jurors can absolutely see this. Haha, I can't get over him thinking you're the crazy one. That's nuts. You should say, fine, I'll go if you go and see what he says. I'm sure that's what he'll try to do and say you drink too much and blah, blah, blah. Yes, you definitely should go see him and see what he says to do. Why did she have her in her phone as 1987 friend? If anyone can answer that, that'd be great. Eric's home. Chat later.
Ma'am, did Kouri Richins ever tell you whether she had paid back that home equity line of credit?
Yes.
What did she say?
I don't really recall, just that the house she flipped made money. I mean, I didn't really ask much about how much she made or didn't make, and she said she paid him back.
Did there come a time at the end of February 2022 when Kouri Richins mentioned to you something about a cervical cancer scare?
Yes.
What did she tell you?
We were at a friend's brunch, and she was waiting for a call from her doctor, and she received that call at the brunch, and she had said that her doctor had mentioned that she possibly had cervical cancer and had to go in for a biopsy.
Were you present when Kouri Richins
button,
called
please.
Eric about that?
Yes.
What did she say to Eric?
She just told him just what the doctor said and that she had to go on for a biopsy.
How did Eric react?
He acted concerned, but kind of was, let's not overreact until we know for sure type of thing.
That microphone, so inappropriately placed.
Other than THC gummies, did you know Kouri Richins to use illicit drugs?
No.
Other than THC gummies, did you know Eric Richins to use illicit drugs?
No.
Did you know him to use pain pills at all?
No.
Scott, can I get 2-108, please?
Scott is the MVP of this trial, at least for the prosecution.
Ma'am, if you could read down that kind of timestamp, party, and description columns. Oh, sorry. Scott, can you bring up 2-108D as in Delta?
Hey guys, I'm trying to add the redirect for later, which is why I'm being a little bit quiet right now. We're not done yet, not even close to it, but I just want to make sure I don't forget. What are you guys doing this weekend?
Ma'am, do you? Oh, I'm sorry. We're still going. No, that's okay. Ma'am, do you recognize that as an accurate depiction of a March the 7th, 2022 text exchange between you and Kouri Richins?
Yes.
And is she in blue and you in green?
Oh yeah, it's May 7th though.
May 7th?
Guess whose birthday that is?
May 7th.
Yeah, I'm in green. She's in blue.
Your Honor, state moves to admit 2-108 Delta.
2-108D is admitted.
Okay, I'm going to start reading again. Derek is home and is putting that envelope in the screen door, says friend. Oh, yeah, it is. It's all just fucking crazy. My attorneys have been talking to me all day about it. They're saying that if it's poisoning, that means he overdosed on it by accident, obviously, because he doesn't do drugs. He said he said they have no evidence of either of us having anything to do with it, so somehow it got into his system. We should get the cause of death and autopsy this week, and then my attorneys are going to push for everything and try to close this shit out. She can't type. Oh, awesome. Thanks, friend. I think she ran over and grabbed it. The envelope. The elusive envelope, I guess. $259 viewers. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe, please. Drop a comment in the chat. Friend, yeah, it's nuts. They say poison and automatically jump to murder? Like, no. That's ridiculous, and guarantee that came straight from Amy and Katie once they heard that. Do they still have to answer by Monday? She just looks so sad.
Ma'am, turning now to the morning of Eric Richins' death.
Mm-hmm.
How were you informed of his death?
Lisa, Kouri's mom called me.
And what did you do upon receiving that phone call?
I went up to her house.
Did you discuss what happened with Kouri Richins that morning?
To who? I don't know what you mean.
Did Kouri Richins explain to you anything about Eric Richins' death?
Oh, yeah.
What did she say?
Just that she went to bed with one of the boys and woke up, went back in the room and realized Eric was cold and realized he wasn't breathing.
Did she say anything to you regarding whether they had a drink that evening?
Yes.
What did she say?
That
Can
they
you
were
fill in,
celebrating the
Allie?
closing of a job she had and they had a drink together.
Were you present in November of 2022 when Kouri Richins had a phone call with her attorneys about the night of Eric Richins' death?
I don't recall.
Were you present for a phone call that Kouri had in November 22 where she said that Eric was on the phone with people in Mexico about hunting when she went into Ashton's bedroom?
Yes, I was.
Is that what she said?
Yes.
And is that about the right time period, November of 2022?
I honestly can't remember the month, but I remember that being there in that conversation.
Thank you. Scott, can you bring up 2-45 Delta, please?
So there are some things, Callie, that YouTube doesn't like when I say out loud, like the M word or KILL. But when you guys type it in chat, I don't get penalized. So it's easy. Oh my God, look who has arisen. Thanks, Callie. I love to see you here. Thanks for joining us. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button. This was yesterday, but I am alive. Ben, are you still on Discord? I tried to get a hold of you not too long ago.
Ma'am, is that an accurate depiction of a text exchange you had on March the 15th, 2022 with Kouri Richins?
Yes.
Your Honor, state moves to admit 245D and publish.
No objection.
245D is admitted.
Here we go. Right. The girl's getting a little bit of a headache, so let me. You got two. Okay. I'm coming back to that, Ben. Oh, hold on one second. Well, no, I'm just gonna go. If you hear noises in the background, I'm sorry, it's feeding time around here. Okay, so Kouri says to friend, I just tried Chels so fucking hard to save him. His lifeless body on the bedroom floor, his eyes, his yellow body, cold. It was so cold. I pumped him so damn hard screaming at him to come back to life that I needed him. He was gone, Chels. Just fucking gone. He never gave me a sign he needed fucking help. I would have woken up. I could have helped him. This is so fucked, yo. Yo. Up. I can't even imagine, friend. I can't. And no matter what people say, you're going to feel different. But I don't think there was anything that could have been done. It was an unexpected thing. I don't even know what to say. I can't even imagine what you're going through. Do you want me to come up? I'm okay. I need to get stuff over to my attorney. Thanks, though, Chels. Give me a couple days. How's that all going? Okay, just let me know if you need anything with the boys, anything. You can just call and chat, too. Fucking nightmare. I hired the law firm that represents the Jazz. It cost me $100K. I will fucking win. They will not take from me what is mine and I have worked my ass for. They won't. Thanks, friend. I love you. I just can't believe they're falling through with all of that. Like, how fucking heartless can you be? Have you asked Katie to back off? I'm just shocked. I'm sorry, friend. I will help any way I can, and I love you too. I do have a friend that I text friend.
Counsel, would you approach just briefly for a moment?
So Ben said, I wonder if these texts are scripted. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think so. But that's an absolutely valid point. Oh my God, you guys are sounding like you think it's scripted. Holy crap. How did I miss that?
And we need to break for lunch. We're going to do that now. During the lunch break, please do not talk about anything related to the case. Please do not watch, listen, or read any coverage of the case. Please don't do any research about the case. Please rise for the jury.
Do you follow me? I check it once a month to see if anyone's died. I'm not kidding. I hate Instagram. I have no idea. I'll tell
Folks, please have a seat.
I'll tell maybe I ran into you on here.
We're going to come back on the record at 1 p.m. Between now and then, you're free to go.
Okay.
As long as you come back,
Okay.
ready to go at 1.
Okay.
No matter where you go, whether you stay, whether you go, please don't talk to anybody about your testimony. Okay?
Okay.
Very good. We'll be in recess until 1 p.m. Thank you.
Okay, make sure to hit the like button before anyone does anything crazy like scroll away. We don't want that. And make sure that you hit the subscribe button. See, I knew this was going to happen. I'm glad I said that. And we are going to zoom through this because like I said, on this channel, we are a day late so that we can cover just the highlights. And this was
Proposed exhibit is.
Your Honor, it's two exhibits. It's state 2-46 and 2-47. It's one phone call that's split into two recordings. And the phone call is June 17th, 2022, between the defendant and a friend of Eric's, and Chelsea Gibson, the current witness, was present for the portion. Sorry, Chelsea Barney, the present witness, was present for the portion of the conversation that the state intends to play, and she participated in it. The state is offering it for
I can't type because it
defendant's statements.
Everything.
The statements made by Mr. Knudsen and Ms. Barney are effect on the hero context.
Okay. And a one-sentence description of the probative value. I don't know what's on the call.
What's your IG?
Value.
You don't need that.
There. It's
Chinese.
sum total. The calls are about 45 minutes.
Give me an example.
Consciousness of guilt throughout.
Okay. Ms. Lewis.
Your Honor, first, we don't think the call is relevant. It takes place after Mr. Richins' death. It doesn't discuss anything of relevance in this case that I can recall. We also don't know. Chelsea wasn't a party to the
Hold up. I'm sorry. The phone call isn't relevant because it took place after his death. What?
the call. I don't know if it was on speaker and she heard parts of the call.
Representation if she speaks during it.
I'm sorry.
The representation from the state is that Chelsea Barney speaks during the call.
I was just going to say once or twice she says like yes, or she makes a couple of comments. I don't know if she was there for the whole call, if she was in and out. I don't know which portion of the call in particular they want to put in. So
Forgive me. I was under the impression that you and Mr. Bloodworth discussed this very thing during the break.
We did not.
Oh, okay. would now be an appropriate time to have that conversation so
It
that
would
you're
have
not
been an
unsure about
appropriate
those things.
time.
Yes, Joe
For
transcript
lunch.
what you put in.
Yes.
Can I have it?
Yes.
I'm going to go make myself a cup of coffee while
Okay.
you
Yeah,
review
you're
that
gonna need it,
transcript.
bud.
Would you email me a copy of the same transcript? Yes, so I can have the same information at the same time.
Yes, sir.
All right.
No
We'll be in recess
cookies or
for until
This is
1:15.
with
Thank you.
information. Okay. Let me zoom. So they didn't do anything that they were supposed to do during that break. You're tax-paying money.
Ask
hard
you a
at
couple
work.
of questions.
Yes.
I now appreciate what I did not appreciate before I took the break. This is the call that was the subject of one of defendant's motions in limine, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So
Motions in
the parties briefed this. We had a hearing about it. I ruled on it. I denied the defendant's motion to exclude this very recording, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Anything further on that?
Just if we could have a continuing objection to its admission.
It's preserved for the record. All right. Mr. Bloodworth, are we ready for the ruling? Ready for the jury. My apologies.
Yes, sir.
Ms. Lewis.
Yes, sure.
Okay. Cody, we're ready for that. Thank you.
Okay. I'm surprised I even remember how to do redirect.
Mr. Bloodworth, is your team gathering? Very good. My apologies. Yeah. Ms. Barney's welcome to take the stand.
Oh, you had to Google what it meant. I typed that. To get ready with me. He is so over this trial. You are not wrong. They aren't scripted. Why would script text make themselves look bad? Why would they acknowledge they were their text if they didn't write them? Makes no sense. Oh my God. So when I have the hiccups, I breathe in for 4 counts in my nose, breathe out for 4 counts out my mouth. In 4 nose, out 4 mouth. And I do that like 6
Please have a
times.
seat as you come in. Have a seat. Thank you. Ms. Barney, you're still under oath.
Okay.
Very good. Mr. Bloodworth, please proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ma'am, were you present at the Richins residence 2 days after Eric's death, on March the 6th, 2022?
Yes, I was.
And did there come a time when Kouri Richins was very upset and you went to console her?
Yes.
Why was she upset?
She got in an argument with her sister-in-law.
And what was the argument over?
She was trying to get into Eric Richins' safe to get the will out.
And did the argument also involve the home?
Yes.
What portion of the argument involved the home?
The sister-in-law had told Kouri that the house was no longer hers and it belonged to the other sister because she was in charge of everything.
How did Kouri Richins react to learning that?
She was very upset.
How upset?
Crying. I mean, pretty upset. Yeah.
Did she collapse?
Yeah.
Was she hysterical?
Yeah.
Did she say why she was so upset?
She just said she couldn't believe this was all happening.
Use it for her?
Did she seem surprised to you that the house was no longer under her control?
Yes.
What, ma'am, do you know about Kouri Richins' business?
Very little. Just that she would buy houses, flip them, and sell them.
Did she present to you as being successful at that?
Yes.
No, what's going on?
Was she very generous to you?
Yes.
Were you aware that she was in any financial distress?
No.
Oh, ow.
Ma'am, are you familiar with a house at 299 East, 100 South in Heber?
Yes.
Household.
I lived there. I bought it from Kouri.
He's weird, but he's our
Who lived there with
weird.
you?
My family.
Hey, have you liked the stream yet? There are 326 people in here. Thank you.
My husband and 3, and I had another one, so 4 kids.
Ma'am, when you say you bought it from Kouri, what do you mean?
We were in a situation of needing a place to live, and Kouri was buying this house to flip it and sell it, and she offered to sell it to me.
Did you accept that offer?
Yes.
What was the arrangement?
Just it went back and forth for a year on what would work out, and it came down to I would sign the deed of the house, and the house was mine, and I paid a down payment, and I could do what I wanted because I had the deed to the house, but the loan would be under her name, but I would pay the mortgage payments myself.
So let's start with the down payment. What was your understanding of the down payment?
Just she told me it was to pay the brokers back that she borrowed money from to get the house.
And how much money was the down payment?
$45,000.
Oh, guys.
What, ma'am, were you doing for a living at that time?
I was a manager up at Soldier Hollow Grill.
And did you work in part for tips?
Yes.
And did you have savings from your tip money to pay the $45,000 down payment?
Yes.
Did that amount to essentially your life savings at that point?
Yes.
God. Oh my God.
Did you wire $45,000 to Kouri Richins in 2 separate wires?
Yes.
And you understood that to be a down payment on the house that you were living in?
Yes.
Did you understand that Kouri was going to put that money towards a mortgage that was closing soon after you wired the money?
Yes.
As far as you knew at the time, did she put the $45,000 towards the mortgage?
Yes.
What was then your arrangement with her on paying rent or paying the mortgage or money?
The loan was just in her name, and I paid the mortgage company directly myself.
Do you remember about what you paid them every month?
$2,900.
Oh my God.
Scott, can I get 6-14, please?
So, did she? When did the book happen then?
Scott, can you scroll down for the for Miss Barney and counsel?
That blush is a little too much.
Ma'am, do you recognize that document?
Yes.
Is that a copy of a warranty deed that you signed on this house?
Yes.
Is it an accurate depiction of that warranty deed?
Yes.
Your Honor, State Move 614 into evidence.
No objection.
614 is admitted.
Your Honor, thank you. Okay, Ms. Barney, it says up at the top, 290 East, 100 South in Heber. Is that the address that you lived at with your family at the time?
Yes.
And that's you, Chelsea Barney, as the sole owner?
Yes.
Scott, if you could scroll down, please.
She saved $45,000 from tips in like wages working at a restaurant.
Scott, if you could scroll down, please. Scott, if you could, sorry, go up. If you could just enlarge kind of the
Yeah.
middle.
She has another trial coming, guys. This isn't the only one. Yeah. I don't know, but welcome. Hundo.
Scott, if you could go to the next page, please. And then down to the bottom. Oh, I'm sorry, the bottom page.
Okay.
You could enlarge that, please. Ma'am, is that your signature at the bottom?
Yes.
When you signed that document, what was your understanding?
That the house was mine?
Did you understand that that document, upon signing it, then needed to be recorded with Wasatch County?
Yes.
Was that document ever recorded with Wasatch County?
No.
That was signed, I think, on January the 6th, 2023. From that point forward, did you continue to live in the home, pay the mortgage, and have the understanding that it was your home?
Yes.
Oh my God. She's the one that needs to write a book.
Understanding changed?
Yes.
When was that?
When she got arrested, I was informed that there was a loan taken out on my house that I didn't know about, or I didn't take it
Your
out.
Honor, hearsay?
So the question was, did there come a time when she became aware of a certain condition? She's explaining how she became aware of the condition. Doesn't matter if it's true, just matters that she heard it. So this explanation for what she heard can be considered only for an explanation of the effect it had upon her, not for the truth of the matter asserted. Go from there, Mr. Bloodworth.
So did there come a time when your understanding changed?
Yes, I emailed the lady I signed the papers with and asked for copies of the paper, and she told me it was never filed with the county.
Did you continue to live in the house?
I did.
Did that change?
Yes.
When?
September 24, I believe. I was evicted.
You were evicted in September 24?
Mm-hmm.
Why were you evicted?
The new owners kicked me out.
Were there new owners because the mortgage was foreclosed on?
No.
Why were there new owners?
I don't know how it all works, but she gave the deed over to someone else, and they owned the house.
Was it a deed in lieu of foreclosure?
Yes.
Who's the she when you just said that?
Kouri.
So it's your understanding that the Kouri Richins gave the deed of the house over to new owners in lieu of foreclosure on the house?
Yes.
Without telling her that.
Scott, can I get 2-55 Delta, please?
I believe in karma. I don't think that people need to take matters into their own hands. I thoroughly believe in karma. That Kouri is swimming in bad karma. No bueno. No good. No good. Well, you are a very rich person in my mind, in my eyes. Aw, well, thank you. Did you hear her say that's hearsay? I'm convinced that today was the day that we've been waiting for. Hold on. Let me explain something to y'all. So my channel, I had in December to January, I had 500,000 views. Things were going really great and just content good, people good, everything good. And then I went on a vacation, which you good. Um, but I came back to my channel being like broken, and I had to, it's been like 10 viewers at a time. And those of you who have been here regularly know this. And I'm convinced it's my grandmother's shirt and hard work. I've really been sticking with it even on the hardest days. So I appreciate you guys so much for being here today. A few people knew how close I was to like saying screw it all. Yeah. Con artist vibes for sure. I'm here. I'm just thankful.
Is that an accurate depiction of January 17, 2022 text exchange between you and Kouri Richins?
Yes. It's not January though.
Sorry, June 17th, 2022. I'm having trouble with
Yes, it's. I'll correct you, I guess.
Like you showing up, you know?
Your Honor, the state moves 2-55B into evidence. Hold off on publishing.
All right, wait, Jack, clean approach.
I have to pose for some photos for thumbnails. So if I look weird and just go with it. Yay! This makes me so happy. Thank you. Welcome. Oh, well, not now because I'm gonna okay, we are at 412, 415, 418. Oh. All right, I think it comes back to life here. Here we go.
May I borrow that, Mr. Blower? Thank you.
As Jimmy said this morning, white girl tears are a great riff. I'm just jealous. There have been no tears. But thank you so much for that $5. Thank you so much, Zach. I mean, $60,000 is, I feel like that's more than the average American household makes. I don't think that's a off base statement either. All right, let's get to it, guys. This is what I keep saying during the trial. Just piss poor planning. They just wasted so many people's times on certain things.
Ms. Lewis, as I understand defendant's position, the two sentences that give defendant the most concern, because in defendant's view, they would undermine the court's ruling regarding the scope of Kouri Richins' likely testimony are as follows. This is, details matter here, so if you can write those details down. The green message from Ms. Barney on June 17 at 10:36:04 includes the following sentence. Quote, fuck that, you wouldn't call Cody about anything personal, end quote. I understand your position to be that when considered in context of Cody's testimony would provide a inference for the jury to draw, or would provide a basis for the jury to draw an inference regarding the content of the conversation with Cody that has been excluded. Am I with you so far?
Yes, except that we actually would start with, you gave him a sandwich.
Yeah, sorry, that is something your client talked about later in the string, so that we got to keep that context in there.
Just a minute. It's just,
the giving of the sandwich has not been excluded. That's actually hotly in dispute.
Oh,
Something
well,
the state is seeking to
thank
prove.
God.
The thing that I've excluded is some content of what Eric told Cody, because there is not an applicable hearsay exception for some of that content.
all right, so you're starting with haha, and out of everyone, he called Cody about it through.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, sure. Those two sentences.
Okay, all right. That's different.
Okay, and then, hold on. Let me just get it on the record, and I'll give you a full opportunity to respond.
I wasn't trying to respond. Can you mark it on the paper copy so that we can then transfer to the?
I can. Do you actually want me to write? I don't want to ruin the only copy you have.
We'll make a new one.
All right, very good. I got it. Okay. And then, as I understand it, Ms. Lewis, we would go to 6/18/2022, 9:57:49. That's on page 9.
Yes.
I mean, sometimes it's that bad. You're just like, take it off.
I highly doubt Eric called his sister in Greece to tell her you poisoned him.
Well, and probably the next sentence, because it makes no sense otherwise.
Well, it makes as much sense as anything, but it doesn't matter because it's not coming in for the truth. So other than that, other than those two, were there any other sentences that you believe would undermine the court's other ruling?
Just one moment.
Then I say, I'm sorry, other than those two sections, I understand it's more than two sentences.
No section regarding hearsay and the double hearsay, but no, those are the sentences that particularly deal with that issue.
Okay, so Mr. Bloodworth, let me make sure the state gets an opportunity to be heard here. Let's take these two sections one at a time. Let's go back to
I'm thrilled.
6/17/2022, 10:36:04. That's the top of page 7. Let me know when you're there.
I think I'm there.
Okay, quote, haha, and out of everyone, he called Cody about it. Fuck that, he wouldn't call Cody about anything personal. Those two sentences. Any objection to redacting those two sentences?
No.
Okay, let's do that, Scott. And then let me know when you're ready to move on.
Oh my goodness. We are only.
Got it. Can you see that, Ms. Lewis?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And then, Scott, if we may go to page 9, the green bubble at the top. Second paragraph. Quote, I highly doubt Eric called his sister in Greece to tell her you poisoned him, end quote.
So,
message.
That relates to not to the Valentine's Day charge poisoning. It relates to an earlier trip to Greece. I think there's a fair reading of that is not he called his sister in Greece, he called his sister from Greece.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And that was my first reading of it too, given the prior content regarding getting sick in Greece. It's ambiguous though, and so out of an abundance of caution, we're just going to redact it.
Out of an abundance of caution, the state will not object.
Okay. Got it. Okay. And then we will, of course, pursuant to defendant's request, instruct the jury that they may consider Ms. Richins' statements in the blue bubbles for any purpose. They may not consider any of Ms. Barney's statements in the green for their truth. Rather, they may only consider them for the effect they had upon Ms. Richins as the listener.
Yes. We understand the ruling. Yes.
Got it. Anything else
Josh
before
was
we
my
invite the jury back
second
in?
mod ever.
Okay, Mr. Bloodworth.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, you have some water, Ms. Martin?
I do.
All right, very good. We're ready for you.
Wild. Welcome, Josh. So good to see you.
Yeah, it's 2-55D.
This has been a wild. Oh my God. This has been a wild stream day. Both. I'm so excited to see Josh, and I'm so excited to have some new members. Hey guys, I think this is a really good opportunity for me to give away some memberships. Go ahead and double check to make sure that you have that setting turned on. I am going to do that right now. Give me a moment. This should give you enough time. Check and make sure that you have your thing
Please
turned
have a seat
on.
as you come in. All right, please have a seat. Mr. Bloodworth, State's Exhibit 2-55D
All right, here we go.
is admitted. Would you like us to publish to the jury?
Your Honor, one question first, please.
Yes.
Ms. Barney, do you recall that text exchange that you just read?
Yes.
What, ma'am, was the context of that exchange?
She received an affidavit on why her house was searched.
Your Honor, may the court publish?
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you're about to see a text exchange between Ms. Richins in the blue bubbles, Ms. Barney in the green bubbles. You may consider Ms. Richins' statements in the blue bubbles for any purpose. You may not consider Ms. Barney's statements in the green bubbles for their truth. Rather, you may only consider them for the effect they had upon Ms. Richins as the listener of the messages.
Okay, all right. I gotta read. Oh my fucking God, I got the document. It's Katie and Amy. I apologize for the curse word that heard, not me. They told me, detective, basically, I've been trying to kill Eric for years, and Eric was divorcing me. Holy fuck. Are you fucking serious? I mean, we knew it, but what the actual fuck? When was he divorcing you? Can you send it to me? I want to read it, if that's okay. I just sent it to you. And they said we were arguing about buying the Midway house because he didn't want to sign the papers on it. That house had nothing to do with him. Just so you guys know, I'm not seeing any comments. I'm on a different screen. They said I didn't even try CPR. Oh my God, what the F? What do they want with the Midway house? Like, do they want the equity of it? Like, what the fuck? Are you fucking serious? It even says in the ME how you did CPR. What the fuck? I would be so done and ask Gene if he knew about them doing this. I knew it was them, but this is still fucking shocking. I was wondering why my head. He had nothing to do with the damn Midway house. We've never fought about it. Eric was at the Midway house the day he passed away having the gravel delivered. They are so fucking stupid and have no idea about anything. Oh my fucking God. God. Sorry. Didn't you guys have a drink to toast to signing the Midway house? And why the fuck would you kill him over that? That's the stupidest fucking thing. You have bought and sold tons of houses. Why all of a sudden that one was the one that he argued with you about and you killed him over? I would completely cut ties with that family now. That is so fucked up. They are all fucked up. Exactly. They are so fucking stupid. And Valentine's Day, are they serious? Oh my God. I haven't read it yet. I'm about to grab a beer and read it. What else did they say about Valentine's Day? Oh, well, read it and then we can talk. Oh, snap. Okay. I will read it in 10. Just got to switch the laundry. What in the actual? You gave him a sandwich? I want to know what the redacted says, but we're not going to know. And Eric has talked to us about he got sick in Greece because of his Lyme disease medicine. Wade does the same thing with his old Crohn's disease medicine. That's not uncommon. I mean, fuck. What if Eric was trying to kill you and set you up with things like that? And this was on June 17th of 22. Okay, bye, Zach. And if he wanted to divorce you, why didn't he let you move out when you had your Camus condo? He didn't want you to leave and begged you. Even Amy said he was trying by reading anger management books and everything because he loved you so much and couldn't let you go. Even fucking Bryce said it. So if Bryce said it, it has to be true. It says how his family came to them. Do you think Jean was one of them? Have the detectives talked to Sky ever? I don't know. And what would you put in the sandwich for him to break out in hives? Okay. I didn't even make him a fucking sandwich. Those fucking idiots. It was Valentine's Day, and Eric and I were both working from home that day, and I ordered lunch from Mirror Lake Diner. He never broke out in hives or used an EpiPen. I was fucking with him. Bailey was there too. He said the sandwich hurt his stomach, so he was going to nap. No hives, no EpiPen. They are such liars. And then he woke up and went to work. Eric got sick in Greece because we were all at the same restaurant and he ordered a non-alcoholic drink and they mixed alcohol in it anyway and gave it to him. Everyone was there and watched it happen. I didn't give him the fucking drink. The waitress did. And exactly, Eric was not going to divorce me. Are you fucking kidding me? They can go through our texts and read the messages she would send to me and know that. Where the fuck are they getting this stuff from then? How can they just make shit up and get away with it? Like, for suck's sakes. Cody definitely is involved in this also. I bet it was him and the sisters. They don't want you to get anything. This is so fucked up. Like, for real. You guys were not divorcing and you have no reason to kill him. You could have just left him without killing him. I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm reading. The algorithm. I'm scared of the algorithm. I am suing them for defamation and lying to the cops Every bit of that is an effing lie. Every bit of it. They're not getting away with this. I sent it to Gene. I told him I was done with the girls. They are never allowed to see my kids again. And if he needs to respect that and said because they are fucking liars, he hasn't gotten back to me yet. He will. I'm done. And that poor grammar. That wasn't me. This is at 10:17 a.m. They were lit up. Oh, for sure, sue them. Even effing Cody. All three of them are lying. I'm effing shocked. How could you say that? And how could the cops go believe that without asking you any questions about any of those accusations? I wonder what Gene's gonna say. Keep typing in the chat, guys. Okay, I'm back.
Ma'am, I'd like to now turn your attention, please, to about 2 weeks after Eric's death. On March the 19th, 2022, were you part of a phone call between the defendant, Kouri Richins, and Bryce Knudsen?
Yes.
Who is Bryce Knudsen?
Eric's best friend.
Did you listen to that phone call this morning?
Yes.
Is it in two separate parts?
Yes.
Was that phone call an accurate depiction of the phone call that actually occurred?
Yes.
Your Honor, those parts are labeled 2-46 and 2-47. The state moves to admit 246 and 247.
Jeff. Okay. 246 and 247 are admitted, starting with 246.
Yes, Your Honor. We're going to publish in just a moment. Fair warning, they're long. Ma'am, what was the context of this phone call?
Just to see how Eric felt about everything that was going on with the house and it being in the will and Kouri not having it.
I'm trying to.
Maybe you said to see how Eric felt. Did you mean how Bryce felt?
Sorry, how Bryce felt, yes.
Thank you. Your Honor, they moved to publish 246.
Ms. Lewis, do you want the same instruction? Okay. You're going to hear a telephone conversation that has three voices on it. One of them is Kouri Richins. You may consider the statements made by Ms. Richins on this recorded telephone call for any purpose. The statements made by the other two voices on this call, you cannot consider for their truth. Rather, you may consider those statements, if at all, only for the purpose of the effect they had upon Kouri as the listener to those statements. All right.
Let's go.
Scott, if we lose audio, we'll do our usual dance, okay?
Sounds good, John.
All right.
Your Honor, actually, can I also admit, the state moves to admit 2-46T, which is the transcript for the first audio, and 2-47T, which is the transcript for the second audio.
Very good. 246T and 247T are also admitted. Scott, go ahead, please.
Just walking to the airport.
In the airport?
Yeah, all right, work at the airport at night.
Yeah. Well, no, I want to talk to you when you're free, not when you're at work.
Oh, I got 30 minutes for the next flight.
Okay. I gotta talk to you. I gotta get this shit off my chest.
Okay.
You okay?
I'm good.
Who is
so, you know that I'm obviously in a lawsuit with the Richins.
You are?
Yes.
Did I know that?
I just want to tell you what's going on. But I also want to back up a couple steps, and I want to tell you that I understand that your loyalty is 100% to the Richins. Like you've known them longer, and I get that, and that's fine. And I just, if our friendship ends here, I get that too. And I mean, I get it, Bryce. Like I just get it, and it sucks, but it is what it is. And I just want to get everything out on the table right now, so that, but basically, you know about Eric's trust. It's no surprise. Bryce, I don't care about money. It's not a big fucking deal to me. All the money, Eric has almost, $3 million in life insurance money. I want it all to go into the trust to my kids. I don't want any of it, Bryce. Like, I don't care about money.
Sure.
This house is my house, Bryce.
Right.
But I mean, when I make money, like, I work hard for my money, Bryce. Like, I do. I don't make Eric money. I have put $80,000 towards our mortgage in the last year. I paid $60,000 in cash of my money towards that pool. Like, this is my house, and I'm going to fight for it. I just want you to know. And whether I have to fight the girls about it, I'm going to. They can have half of C&E. They can have all the life insurance money. They can have anything they want. Take it, but they can't have my house, Bryce.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. I don't,
Okay, wait.
I don't.
So I need to let you guys know something. I went back and I listened to the financial information. And for those of you who don't know this, I would absolutely recommend watching day 6, day 7. It was the day that her ex-lover came and testified, the same day. And it was basically told to everyone that she did not go looking for the insurance money or like the will or the trust when he died, or I guess it was just the insurance money. And there was a whole lot of insurance money to be like sent to her. The insurance company found out through an online obituary. So that was a motive to so many people. And I thought that was very interesting and worth me taking a moment to mention.
I don't know everything, right? I know what Eric was doing for a long time, right? I mean, I don't judge you. Eric doesn't judge you. Eric doesn't judge me and the mistakes that I made, right?
But
I know that.
Bryce, I mean, I'm just going to get up. Yeah, I took $250,000 off of our house.
Yeah.
Do you know how much in real estate we own today because I did that? $11 million worth of real estate. Do you know why I did that, Bryce? Because Eric would never let me work. Eric never trusted me and believing me. No, but I want you to know that. Would you do it? Would you take $250,000 to make $11 million?
Well, that's tricky, right? Like communication was the big thing for Eric, right?
He told me no, Bryce. I believed in myself. He told me no, but I knew I could do it.
She did not at that time have $11 million to her name. She was like negative $11 million.
Because I know what I can do. Bryce, I wouldn't do something that I didn't know that I knew I could do. I'm not fucking stupid.
Right.
Bryce, I own 12 properties that are almost all paid off. Including my own house that I've almost paid off. Like, I own multiple houses in Park City, in Mill Creek, in Saratoga Springs, in Heber, in Midway, all because I did that. And they all go to my kids. $11 million of real estate property because I took $250,000, Bryce. He just never gave me a fucking chance. He never gave me a chance because he didn't believe in me. And he can say whatever he wanted. He can say I stole from him. He can say whatever. But at the end of the day, that $250,000, Bryce, was paid off in 7 months and turned into $11 million in 2 years. And now somebody's going to come in and take my fucking house from me? It's not going to happen.
I didn't think they were going to take the house. They're taking the house?
Yes, they're taking my fucking house, Bryce. This is my goddamn house. This is my fucking house.
I thought the house was going to stay with you no matter what.
No. Oh. The house goes to the trust's name, which goes to Katie. She has the right to sell it. She has the right to remodel it. She has the right to do whatever. I have no rights to the house, so to speak, of the trust.
Hey guys, have you liked it?
I mean, Eric he did everything for you and for those kids, right? And when all that shit went down between you and Eric over, the power of attorney and taking the money and whatever, that's a change it for him, right? So he was like, right, I'm not here anymore. I need to make sure my kids are protected, right?
I get it.
And they're just protected.
I get it.
So I said I knew she was going to get ugly, right? And I'm neutral here. But if you can just take my word for it, I knew.
Bryce, I'm scared to take your word for it. I'm terrified to take your word.
No, I'm not on anybody's side. I'm more on your side than Katie and Amy's side, only because even though Eric and you were not getting along, I'm not going to get along. That's not part of being a marriage, right? But Eric would always say that you were his wife, you were the mother of his children, and he loved you, right? And so he would do anything for you and those three boys. And I know he set things up with the lawyers and all that bullshit, right? And that was more for how to protect his three kids. But I know if Eric was still here today, he would say, no bullshit. I need Kouri to be protected. But unfortunately, he didn't set it up that way. And honestly, I don't even know how he said it. I don't know. I don't know.
So many mean things. So many mean things in it, and I don't care.
It shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be that.
And they can have the money, Bryce. I can make more money. I can take care of my kids. I just want my house. I just want my house and my stuff in my house that me and Eric bought. I just want my house. They can have all the money. They can have all the money.
Did you tell him that?
I can't talk to him. I tried to tell him that, Bryce.
This guy.
Hey, Bryce. This is Chelsea. Hey. So Kouri has told them, or they're going through like attorney to attorney. It's never been like face to face.
Yeah.
Do you want me to tell them? Okay, so Kouri has told them that they can take all the life insurance, whatever they have in their name, what Eric left to them, but Kouri just wants her house, which is like a $3 million to $7 million difference. Well, they won't agree to anything until they get the autopsy because they think that Kouri had a part in Eric's death. As in Amy and Katie.
Oh, he's not surprised.
Probably not Katie as much as Amy. They think that Kouri has a part in Eric's death.
A little far fetched. I don't think Kouri's even do that, but
What?
I think that's a little far fetched. I don't think Kouri's.
Well, I mean, that's kind of where we're at now. And she just got this call yesterday. And she's, I mean, I'm up here just because she asked me to come up because she's kind of broken right now and she doesn't know what to do. And I mean, that's kind of where they're at, where they said they don't want to agree to anything until they get the autopsy back to reassure them that Kouri had no part in Eric's death. So that's kind of where Kouri's like, you know, like how, I don't know. I don't even know. Like, this is all just fucking crazy.
I don't. My conversation with Eric, right, were the thing that he did. I mean, all of this, they were all the protected kids' story.
No, and I mean, everyone totally understands that. Like, I think everyone understands that. Everyone knows how Kouri and Eric were. Everyone does. Like, even I do. Like, everybody knew how yeah, like, we're not fucking stupid. I mean, 2 years ago, they were getting a divorce, and then they were great. But, like, to say in the moment that they were at when he died, I mean, I can honestly say, because I even told Kouri, like, I hadn't gotten a call from you in a year that Eric was being an asshole. Like, I hadn't gotten that call. Sure. So, like, for me to say, like, Eric wouldn't have turned this around, like, I guarantee you Eric would have turned this around. And I'm not saying, like, Kouri needs life insurance. She doesn't. Like, Kouri can make whatever money she wants. Yeah. But the fact that they're going after her house is what she's just so broken about, is because.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what the will say.
It just says, so in the will, it says everything that, like, so Eric put the house in the trust. No, not just for the kids. For like Katie, so Katie can make all calls up until they are 18 years old. Yeah, not just that, but she's the power of the trust too.
Yeah.
So like Eric put the house. So Eric not only put his part of the house, but he put Kouri's equity in the house in the trust. So Kouri has no fucking say right now unless she fights with a lawyer, which she's doing right now. But also he put half of his business in the half that. So him and Cody signed a I don't know, some like insurance thing to where if one of the partners died, that half would go to the widow. Well, Eric signed his half that would go to the widow into the trust. So in all honesty, Kouri gets nothing from Eric, which, I mean, Kouri's not about getting anything from her husband dying right now. I mean, that's a tragic thing where no one, like, that's not what you go after unless you're some fucking black widow. Like, that's not what you go after. You don't go after your husband dying and you don't go after money. But I mean, she's just saying all, like, she doesn't even care about the life insurance because the life insurance, the beneficiary is Katie right now of Eric's life insurance.
That's fine.
Which Kouri says she's fine. And like, in all honesty, like, if you weigh out how much Katie gets in the will and how much Kouri is asking for, it's compared to $7 million to $3 million. Like, Kouri has already weighed her assets on everything, and with Kouri's house and like everything that is in her house, she would probably get $3 million of that. And Katie, with the life insurance and everything she's getting out of it, she's getting $7 million. So it's like, you know, like all Kouri is asking for is her house, but they're not agreeing to that because they are coming up with the fact that Kouri has a say, or has a, like Kouri was an accomplice in how Eric died, is what they're saying. If that makes sense.
That makes sense. I have not talked to Gene or anybody.
Well, I mean,
I
that's
doubt
one reason
it.
to talk to Gene, because Gene's kind of Switzerland on this whole thing.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, but I mean, with all being said, it all comes down to Kouri can't attend Eric's celebration of life. But, yes,
No, I can't. My attorney said
her attorney said there's no, like,
If Katie and
absolutely
Amy are gonna
not,
be
like,
there,
don't
can't.
attend Eric's celebration of life because Katie or Amy will be there, or one of their friends will be there, or someone will be there to come out and making Kouri look bad because they've already come after her of being an incompetent mother.
Amy said I was an incompetent mother of Saturday night. Tell him that. I didn't tell him
On
that.
Saturday, Amy has come out to her lawyer saying that Saturday night, the night that you came over and we were all drinking, that
Amy
Kouri
said I was
was
an
an incompetent mother and couldn't take care of her own kids that night. So Amy had to take care of them, which Amy had no part of taking care of them because Lisa and DJ were here.
And so they're filing a suit saying I'm.
So they're filing a suit trying to make Kouri look out as a incompetent mother.
I don't agree with that.
I know, and Bryce,
Thank God, Bryce,
and
thank
Kouri
you.
kept saying like all day, she's like, I need to call Bryce. I want to talk to him. But I don't know how to go about it because
was a
Bryce
house
is like
cards.
a rich inside, and it fucking sucks that there's like a rich inside and there's like a Kouri side. Like it's fucking like that's like that's fucked up, you know? Like fuck. Like this isn't what this should be about. Like we shouldn't fucking like grieve about Eric's death, about being whose side is who. Like it should be all one and one, and we should come together as a fucking family and just like love each other. Like
I agree, and I just put myself. If I could talk to Eric today in the thousands of conversations him and I had, you know, about what would happen if I weren't here, what would happen if he weren't here. And honestly, to me, I know what Eric would want. Now, I get he put shit in writing, right? I get he went to the lawyer because he got his feelings hurt and shit happened 2 years ago.
he got his baby feelings hurt.
And so but I know for a fact that if he knew this was going to happen, I think he would have made some changes.
He would have.
Bryce, I am not a bad mom. Like I am not a bad fucking mom. And Amy told him I was a bad mom.
Girl.
The Richins girls don't play nice, and they never have, never will.
No.
But
that's kind of like ultimately what she wanted to call you about was that she just can't make the celebration of life, and she feels awful about it. She doesn't want. I mean, and if you continue to do it, whether you cancel it or not, like if you continue to do it, she doesn't want you to. She doesn't want to come out as looking as a bad guy that she's not there.
Oh, I get it.
Everybody's coming though, Bryce. I invited everybody and everybody's coming. I just can't go, and I feel like a fucking asshole, but I just can't, and I don't know what they're gonna do or say next, and I didn't fucking do anything.
I know, I get it.
Yeah, like in all reality, she's just kind of looking out for her and the boys right now.
Yeah. Well, just so you know, Kouri, I have no part of any of this. My goal for as long as I'm on this damn earth is just I mean, Kouri, I get things are going to transpire in the next however many years, right? I just hope that you and I can have a relationship to where I can come see you guys every once in a while. So damn far away. That's what I want. I don't want to muddy the water. I don't want things to get shitty between you and I, because I would love to see those boys grow up, right? Because watching those boys grow up would mean the world to Eric, and him and I made promises to one another that if something were to happen to either one of us, that's what we do for one another. And Kouri, I get it. Like Brooke and I stuck at being married too. Like shit happens, and unfortunately, Eric put some shit in writing because he got his feelings hurt. But at the end of the day, he loves you and he loves those boys, and he'd say the same thing today if he was here. So
Yeah, I agree. I get it.
But hey, let me call you back if I can. My plane just landed.
Yeah.
Like half hour, okay.
All right, call us back. Good always.
Donna, we can move to 2-47 now.
On to the next one. On to the next. On to the next.
What happened? Okay, Ash, hold on.
like, you freaking stinker.
You have reached Bryce with Cameron.
Hi, Bryce.
Hey.
Sorry, my phone was on silent.
No worries. So ultimately, Kouri, I guess I said I support you, right? I can't get involved. I can't get involved anyway, right? Like, because I don't have a dog in a fight. But I feel bad for you. I mean, I do. I feel bad.
Mission accomplished, then.
I wish the Richins would just be easier. That does not feel this way. I wish the Richins would just be easier. But I feel bad for you. I mean, I do. I feel bad.
No problem. Let's fix that. One moment, please.
Stupid problems.
Scott?
Done wrong to them. I've never. I mean, I helped Katie when she had postpartum. I watched her girls. I helped Amy when she lost her mom, and I don't understand what I did so wrong. Yeah, we've never been super close, but it's like I've never done wrong to them, and I don't understand why they're putting me through hell.
Yeah, you personally didn't do anything wrong to him, but you gotta understand how Eric was, right? When Eric was upset or when you guys weren't getting along, you just call me. Well, you stopped calling me. I kept telling him. I said you gotta do one or two things, Eric. If you're not happy,
Hey guys, so just for those of you who are new, and this is I'm not going to say names or call anyone out, but I am different than the other content creators because I encourage different opinions, and I think it helps provide a healthy dialogue, and it extends beyond online life. It allows for us to have that healthy dialogue, in person as well. So if there is someone that feels a certain way, very strongly convicted person in the chat, let them be strongly convicted. That is their right. It does not impact you. And by the way, we're not there yet. There's no bad words being said or anything, but I do feel like we have enough viewers to where I should point that out. And I hope you guys appreciate that, because I know a lot of other content creators, they will try to push their own narrative onto you, and I'm not like that. So thanks, guys.
Gonna say that to me, Brooke, right? Right? Yeah. Just get divorced. I'm like, dude, Eric, it's easier said than done. Right?
Oh, it is. It is.
Yeah, but it's easier said than done. He'd always push you to get divorced. I would say, dude, if you're not happy, you should get divorced.
Yeah.
And his response was, I love Kouri. I love my 3 kids. I couldn't bear to see not be with my kids every single day. I said, dude, I get it. They freaking make it.
Do I have mods in here?
Does that happen again? I believe so. I'm so sorry.
She's just sitting there like, I wish I had never gotten involved. I wish we had never met. You have ruined my life.
Describe Eric. Dude, Eric is a great guy. He really is, right? But he also, no one's perfect. And I'd always tell him, like, dude, you need to relax a little bit. Like, it's funny that.
I think it jumped ahead a little when the recording restarted.
Do we need to go backward a little bit?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
It's helpful for the defense, I guess.
It's out of your end, right? When people do, I did kid first.
Yeah.
Get them done. I said, you got to do one or two things, Eric. If you're not happy, because he's going to say that to me, Brooke, right? Right? Yeah. Just get divorced. I'm like, dude, Eric, it's easier said than done. Right?
Oh, it is. It is.
Yeah, but it's easier said than done. He'd always push you to get divorced. I would say, dude, if you're not happy, Eric, you should get divorced.
Yeah.
And his response was, I love Kouri. I love my 3 kids. I couldn't bear to see not be with my kids every single day. I said, dude, I get it. They freaking make it work. Stop being so hard ass. When people describe Eric, dude, Eric is a great guy. He really is, right? But also, no one's perfect. And I'd always tell him, like, dude, you need to relax a little bit. Like, it's funny that Saturday at your house where he was like taking anger management classes. I was like, holy shit.
Pause for one.
Like,
I think we're.
Your Honor, it's not published.
Oh, my apologies. Thank you. Okay. And we are now back scrolling correctly, it seems. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Just press play again, Scott. Thank you.
I should try to be better because fuck, the guy needed to do it, right?
No, and that's the thing, guys. Like, we were so good this last like 2 years. Like, we have been so good. Like Eric has been like, he had an anger management book that he would write in like every couple of days. Like, it was in his nightstand. Like, I'd come home from like work and he was be right like out on the back deck, like writing in his anger management book. And you know, like we were just good. I was going to counseling, like he was doing anger management. Like, we have been so good. Like,
right.
Everybody knew it. Like, we were going on double dates. Like, we were going out more. We did weekly date nights. Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. And now all of a sudden, Katie and Amy are attacking me for no fucking reason. Like, I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. And
all Katie and Amy ever heard about you was always the bad shit, right?
They did, and
And it was Eric, when things were good between you guys, Eric wasn't calling me or anybody else, mostly Katie and Amy, right? Like,
I hate that.
Like, Kouri did this awesome. She did this awesome. This is great, right?
Yeah.
He would only call the bitch about what you were doing, what you were doing, right? And so all I heard was the negative shit, right?
Yeah.
I said, I'm sorry. And I said, I wish we could have a lifeline
to
Eric right now, and because I know if he could talk, he would say no.
Yeah. He would explain it.
Yes.
He could talk. He would
said
not.
things up to protect his kids, but it wasn't said anything up to try to fuck you. He loved you all the time. Every day he told me, you know. And yeah, I said the other day, we all fight, but he'd always say, I love Kouri. She's the mother of my children, my wife. I'm gonna do whatever it takes. I'm like, good for you, brother. That's what you have to do, right?
Well, yeah, like
I just hate that you guys have to go down this route now because the things that Eric put into place with a lawyer.
And that was 2 years ago. Jesus Christ, we've come so far in 2 years, and it's
Yeah,
if
right,
Eric
Kristen.
redid his shit, you know, it just, I mean, last month we sat down and talked about every asset that we had, everything we had, and Eric was like, holy fucking shit, you know, like he was just also taken by surprise. Like, he just was like, you know, that $250,000 is the best thing you've ever done. And I was like, I know, you just didn't believe in me. And, you know, and I was like, and now it all goes to our kids. Like, our kids are taken care of for life. Like, you know, and if he redid it today, it would be fucking different. And now everything is just so fucked up. Like, it's just a nightmare. It's just a nightmare. And every day they're coming at me with something. Like, I'm getting charged with fucking assault. I'm getting charged with,
Your Honor, we approach.
Of course.
What? What? I feel like I missed that part. Who did she assault? How long is this? Is this the whole thing? Oh, look at her. She's like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm totally not dramatic, guys. Oh. You do you, girl. She assaulted her sister-in-law. I thought that what came out was that the sister-in-law threw her down the stairs. And so it was like a two-party thing and it got thrown out. Oh, sorry, guys. Flying hands. Flying hands. Okay, I thought that we were I think we're there because it says 510.
Those references.
Yep. Should have trusted my gut. All right. Oh my God, that's so sad. I'm sorry, Ruth Ann. We have a member of
Thank you for your
my
patience. You've just heard and may hear an additional reference or two by Ms. Richins in this recording to charges, quote unquote. Those references are to separate civil litigation regarding the trust, a civil lawsuit. They are not references to criminal charges of any kind. Moreover, you cannot consider those references to civil litigation to prove a character trait of the defendant or to show that she acted in a manner consistent with that trait at any time. Just wanted to make sure you had that important clarification. Ms. Lewis, anything further on that?
Not for now, thank you.
Mr. Blake?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Lewis, may we continue the recording?
Yes, sure.
Okay. Scott, go ahead.
Theft of conversion of some bullshit I don't even know how to pronounce, like all this shit. And I'm like, Jesus, I haven't been in trouble since I was in high school when I was 16 years old, for hell's sakes. I'm 32. Like, what do you mean I'm in trouble? Like, I didn't fucking do anything. You know, like,
I agree.
I don't know. Anyway, I meant to call you yesterday. I talked to the medical examiner. I called them because I don't believe that they don't have anything. I just am having a hard time believing that.
Yeah, what's taking so long?
Well, she said that, you know, she's like, well, I'll have the actual doctor call you who did his autopsy. And I was like, okay, whatever. And so her name is Pamela Ulmer. And she called me a couple hours later. And I was like, look, lady, like, you gotta have something for me.
So I'm
like,
gonna
there's
go
no
off.
way you didn't notice something obvious. Like, Jesus Christ, 12 weeks, you know? And she was just like, well, yeah, there was something obvious, you know, we noticed, but, you know, we're not going to call you and tell you that immediately. And I was like, well, what? You know? So they ruled out an aneurysm automatically. She's like, it wasn't, yeah. She's like, it wasn't an aneurysm. I can tell you that. And she goes, he did test positive twice for COVID. And I was like, yeah, bullshit. No. Which we did have COVID a month and a half ago. Like, we all tested positive, but that was like a month and a half ago. Like, he didn't still have fucking COVID.
Yeah, that was fucking, everybody had it in January.
Yeah, like we didn't still have COVID. And she was like, well, his lungs, he had a fungal infection in his lungs. Like, they were completely covered in white spots. She's like, and I don't know what it was. She's like, so I cut 3 of them out and sent them in for biopsies. She's like, but they were so full of fluid and blood. She's like, I have no idea yet what it is. She's like, so I'm thinking between the COVID and the fungal infection that it shut his lungs down. And I was like, no, like that, he is the healthiest guy. That guy is a fucking mountain goat. Like, he could, like, I was like, we just ran a half a marathon 6 months ago and Eric didn't even train for it. And I did. And he beat me by 40 minutes. Like, no, there's nothing wrong with his lungs. Like, no, I don't believe that. And she got bitchy with me. And she's like, well, what do you mean no? And I was like, no, it's not COVID in his lungs. Like, there's just not. There's no way. And I was like, and no offense, like, my husband would roll over in his grave and haunt you and everybody involved if you put him down as COVID. We are very against COVID and vaccines. Like, nope, not happening. Like,
if it was COVID, there would have been signs of him.
Well, that's what I said. And
able to breathe and shit, right? Like,
yes, he wasn't sick. I was like,
Spicy
he was just
Flu
at
has
soccer
entered
night
the chat.
before. I was like, he was at soccer the night before. He was running around. Like, he was totally fucking healthy. He wasn't sick. He was not sick. No, I don't buy that. Like,
no.
I was like, I will call you back in 2 weeks, because she said that she sent all of his organs out for testing, a toxicology report, blood, everything. And that's why it's going to take so long. And I was like, hey, well, I'll call you back in 2 weeks when you have more results, because that is not what it is. Like, there's no way. There's no fucking way.
Dude, the people who have died of COVID had symptoms before.
Yes.
Fucking overweight.
They were overweight. They were in the hospital, ICU. Like, he did not die of fucking COVID, lady.
Just randomly.
Jesus.
And, like, in the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night. Like, I would have heard him get up, have a hard time breathing.
This is
When I
absolutely
found
not
him,
what I want
he
my
was
chat
in the
talking
exact
about.
same position as he was when he fell asleep. When I rolled over, when I got in bed with him at 3 a.m., like, he was in the same position as he was when I went to bed with him. Like, no, I don't buy it. Mm-mm. Like, keep testing. That's not it. And if she puts him down as fucking COVID, I will, Jesus Christ, I will flip fucking shit. It's not
Oh,
COVID.
wow.
No. And so I was like, nope, I'll call you back in 2 weeks when you have some more results back, because that's not it.
And the
I was
lady
like,
hung
that
up the
guy
phone
was in
and was
better
like,
shape than anybody you could ever imagine. Like
He didn't drink like we
he
did?
didn't drink. No, he didn't drink. He didn't smoke. I was like, literally, I trained for a half marathon for 6 months. He woke up that morning and decided he was going to run a half marathon and still beat me by 40 minutes.
Fucking hate that you do that.
Yes, it was so annoying. I was fucking pissed,
I would
but
have
he
been
still
pissed.
did it. Like he had better lungs than anybody you would ever. No, it's not his lungs. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. So
I wonder if that damn Lyme disease kicked his ass too.
yeah. So she's wondering that too. So I gave her all of his Lyme disease doctor's information. So she was going to reach out to his Lyme disease doctor and contact them and see his last
Having an
results and
immune
stuff. And then she was going to
disorder
look
is
into
awful.
silicosis because Sylvie actually got cancer and stuff from silicosis, who's one of their main employees. 2 other of their employees, and then Shannon's brother, died of silicosis. But I was like, no, he doesn't have silicosis. Like, I just sent him in for testing 5 years ago, and his lungs were 100% healthy.
God, man.
Yeah. Yes. And I was like, trust me, my husband was 100% healthy 5 years ago. Like, his lungs were 100%, and he does not lay stone, nor does he cut it in the last 5 years. Like,
This
he went
comment-
around in a truck, lady.
This
like,
comment.
It's not, because she was like, what does he do for a living? And I told her, and I was like, but that's not it. Like, he owns a company. He doesn't cut it.
He's the owner. He's not the
No. He's not the main cutter by any means.
What
She
is
said,
that?
I'm just going to look into it. And I was like, okay,
In
you can look
here.
into it if you want, but that's
If she
not
had
it.
just
And I was
let
like, and
this
it's
happen.
not his lungs. Like, you have to go with something else. Like, I was pissed when she said that. I was like, he will roll over in his grave. You put him down for COVID. And so she was just, I don't know, kind of snippy after that.
Yeah, I'm sorry you have to go through this. I knew that this was going to get stupid, right? And
Guys, I don't want anything.
I think you're doing the right thing, though, right? Like, you were married to Eric for almost 10 years. You knew the ins and outs of your relationship. I get Eric set things up legally with a lawyer to protect, the company that he had and the 3 boys. And shit was not going right with you two. I get it.
Bryce, did you really think I was
People
just
are
going to
allowed
screw
to
Eric
say
and
whatever they
take
want to
everything I
say,
had? Like, why?
as long as it's not harmful.
Right? It's because, not saying you personally.
I
but
hope you'll come
the
back.
people we've known over the years, you hear shit on the media, right? Like, the wife takes his her husband for everything he's got because he didn't do everything the right way, right? And I didn't ever talk about the ledge. He never told me exactly what he was doing. He told me what he was doing, right? And every time he'd tell me, like, oh, I went and saw the lawyer today, it was because I'm just getting everything set up because I don't want my kids to be homeless. I don't
Oh,
want them to be homeless.
Jesus. Oh, my God. Yeah.
But that was when I said shit was going stupid with you too,
No,
right?
I get it. I get it. I get it.
And I think if Eric was still here today, and I think he'd change it.
He would. He would.
Unfortunately, it sucks you can't, right? Now Katie has all power. At least Katie has power, not Katie. He would probably be worse at it, but.
And it just like hurt. I think it was most hurtful the way that he wrote it, Bryce. Like if you read it, it was just so hurtful the way that he wrote the trust. Like, I get we were in a rocky spot 2 years ago. Did I ever think we would officially divorce and go about our ways? Like,
His attorney did.
I mean, hell, he thought that, right?
I guess.
When he was seeing that stupid jet chick, I would tell him, I'm like, bro, like, if you're gonna see her, there's gonna be consequences. If you get caught, do you want to be with this chick? Well, no. I said, well, then you gotta, because if you get caught, you're gonna get divorced. But then he gets caught, right? And they kick him out of the house for a week or two. Then he live with his dad for like 2 weeks or something.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, I think Eric was here. I say it again. I think he changed it. Just unfortunately, he didn't. And now you're stuck in a hard place, right? To fight for your family, fight for what's yours. And the Richins family, not necessarily Gene. I think if Gene, I don't think he would be as ruthless as.
No, he's trying to stay neutral. He's trying to stay neutral.
Yeah,
and it sucks.
From what I heard from Katie, Katie's like, I'm just trying to. She's like, I don't want Kouri and myself to go south, right? Or those 3 boys. Katie and I don't have a relationship, right? So we don't ever talk.
I mean, all she has to do is just, Bryce, give me my house. Like, I don't make Eric money, but I make okay money. Like, just give me my house. They can have everything. Bryce, this is my home. I got married here.
Absolutely.
This is my baby. I brought my babies here. Like, this is my home. They can have everything they want, but give me my house.
I really try not to make up my mind
What
until
do Katie want to do with it? Does she want to sell it?
No, I don't know. They just want it. They want the title in the trust's name, so I can't have control over it. And they won't figure anything out with it until they have the autopsy report. And when they said that, it broke me. Like I said, what does that mean?
thinking that you had something to do with it.
Yeah, and I lost it, and I asked my attorneys. I said, I don't understand. What does that mean? And he was like, they think you had something to do with Eric's death. And I said, what the fuck does that mean? Jesus Christ.
Emma, the mods can
And he
inform
was
you.
like, they think
I
that, you
can't
know, and they
type.
reiterated it, and I was like, oh my God, what? And they're like, they're going with that, Kouri. They're on that level. And Bryce, I lost it. Fucking lost it. I was like, you think I killed my fucking husband for Jesus Christ's sake?
I think the sister is crazy, though. I will tell you that.
I told her how I thought that myself. Right?
Why? Like, what?
Yeah, I would never. I mean, Kouri, we can all do a lot of things, and you are not capable of doing.
No shit. There's no way.
If you were gonna do it, you would have like shot him in his head.
Like 2 years ago.
I love that.
Like 2 years ago.
Like years ago.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't even know what that means. I was like, well, what do you mean? How does that even fucking happen? Like, what? Like, I gave him too much water? Like, I don't even know. Like, I drowned it. I don't know what that, like, what?
Yeah.
And my attorney was like, well, that's kind of a silly thing to say. I was like, well, I don't fucking know what you mean right now. Like, I don't know. And he was like, Kouri, you need to lay low in your house for the next 3 months and not go anywhere. And I was like, are you serious?
That's
I'm
wild.
sitting like
And
this
he's
because
like,
the
no,
cat will
that's what they're
bite me if
attacking
I
you
try
with.
to
And I
type.
was like, oh my God.
And his mother.
Yeah. So, and then, yeah, that was the other thing is like, I fell, right? I like fell to the floor.
They're not only coming after her with that, but they're coming after her with being a mother.
I didn't ask Bryce to write a letter. Bryce, I asked everybody else to write a letter from that night because Amy said I was an incapable mom and that I was so drunk that night she had to care for my kids.
You're like a Yoda.
And I couldn't care for my own kids. I love to drink. You know that, right? Like everybody knows it is. I love to drink. I have never been in a position ever that I could not take care of my own children, ever. Like, and remember Amy took video? She showed her attorney those videos and said, look, Kouri's partying all night. She's not a grieving wife. She's not a capable mother.
That's
She
also
showed
not
those
fair to
videos to their
say.
attorney, Bryce. Like, and showed my fucking
Unless
attorney.
you've
Like,
been
I'm
through
a good mom, Bryce. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like,
I mean,
Trauma's a hell of a
She showed them you with your pants off, Bryce.
also, you didn't have any pants on, Bryce.
Bryce, we didn't have any pants on.
Anybody who knows Eric, I relationship, my pants are never on.
I know, but I'm just saying, we were just like, it was just a celebration of life. Like, it was like,
I agree.
why did you do that? Why did you do that?
I can't speak for those two girls. I don't know. I don't know what makes them think, right?
Coco,
they lose
stop
their brother, but at the same time, do you really want to lose?
I lost my husband. I lost my kids' dad. My babies lost their dad, Bryce. Jesus fucking hell.
Oh, no.
And you're going to submit videos and say that I'm an incompetent mom? Like, what? It's not fair. It's just not fair. And I said, you guys can have money. Have all the money you had. I don't care. Just leave me alone, you know? Just fucking leave me alone. It's not.
Hopefully when that autopsy chick comes back, they can stop getting it rules out that there's no foul play.
But that's the thing. Like, it's so hurtful. It's so hurtful that there's a decision regarding the autopsy.
Hey guys, make sure to hit the like button.
You're wanting an
while
autopsy
she's
to
crying.
make decision. So like what? Like
what do you like? No, I am.
I mean, it's just like it's just.
I just don't get it. You know, I just don't get it.
Well, they're going down a slippery slope, right? Because I mean, you are the mother of those three kids. And if they want to have any relationship with you and those three kids, this is not how you start out the relationship.
No, and well, she's crying right now. What? Hold on, Bryce. What?
Can you come look at my photo? Yeah, I want to come and ask you.
Okay, like 2 minutes. Okay. Okay. Good.
Okay.
2 minutes. Okay, go on the couch. I don't know what you're saying. Go lay on the couch. Okay, go downstairs. 2 minutes. Fuck, I don't know, Bryce. Like, it's just like kind of crazy.
Yeah. It sucks to have to be this way.
I mean, it's kind of like neither of them, like not even, like I'm not even just speaking for Kouri, but like Katie and Amy cannot grieve for anything because all three of them are concentrated on fighting against what Eric has.
And they can have it. They can have it. Just fucking take it. Leave me alone.
And that's, you know, it's just kind of like, that's all they're concentrating on. And we're like, I don't know. Like, and I mean, I've seen this. Like, it happened with my dad and his uncles when my grandparents died. Like, everyone fights against money. It always happens with death. Always.
Like, there's no fight.
Yeah, it happened with Eric and Julie.
Yes, exactly. It happened with Eric and Julie. Like, that happened. It happened with Linda. It happens all the time with death. Every single time death happens, like, money is fucking involved.
Yeah.
And
Banging.
like, that sucks, but at the same
In the
time, it's
back.
like
I'm
Eric,
fighting for it.
No.
I'm giving it to them.
no,
Like,
Eric,
just give me
like
my
Corey's,
house.
but Eric
Bitch,
left
they're
behind
taking
like a family that he took care of. Like, how much of Eric's wealth went to Amy and Katie?
I don't think any of it did it.
Exactly.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why are they fighting for this when they, like, all of Eric's
The
wealth,
only one
all
I
of
like that
Eric's-
for you.
all
Somebody's here.
it's Selma probably. All of Eric's wealth, all of Eric's like everything. Your lizard's on the fucking chair behind me.
Okay.
But all of Eric's wealth and everything went to his family,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
Guys, they can have
That's what he
it.
wanted.
It
They
sounds
can
like
fucking
the
have it.
house is
Exactly.
coming apart.
I don't think.
Who knows?
No, I'm not speaking for him. I haven't spoken to him about it, right? But I
Fucking
can't. I'd be
lizards.
hard pressed to feel that they want Eric's money. Because Eric, I thought he had it all set up anyway to go to the kids, right? All this stuff with his kids.
No, it does. It goes to the kids,
And
but the
they're like-
house also. But the house won't go to the kids until they're 18. So
They're
that's
like-
what Corey
they're
is fighting
acting
for.
they're acting like I'm some snake, Bryce. Like I'm some. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it, Bryce. I don't get it. They can have it. Take it all. Take it all.
So just what Corey's saying, like what the attorney said, like everything goes to the kids. The kids are set up for life. The kids are
And they can
completely.
have everything.
They're
Your Honor, that's the end of it.
Okay. Any additional questions for this witness from the state?
No, yeah.
All right. Ms. Lewis, would you like a brief break before cross-examination? I don't.
Yes, maybe.
Okay.
That'd be helpful.
Folks, let's actually stretch your legs. Thank you.
Holy tamale. I'm not sure. Judge, I'm not a cat. Do you guys remember that video? Cat's trying to get back in here. I'm not letting her back in here. She was biting me. I told you not to bite
Ms.
me.
Barney, same instruction. You're welcome to stretch your legs, use the restroom. Please do not speak to anybody during the break.
Okay.
We'll be in recess until 3:10. Thank you. Proceed.
Your Honor, citing the case of Kaze v. Baxi, I omitted an email in direct that I had intended to introduce.
Okay.
Can I pick up there and then tender
Of
for
course.
redirect?
No problem. Is Ms. Lewis familiar with the email? If there's going to be an objection, I can
I'm
rule
not.
on.
I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know the case that he cited.
No, that was a joke. That's okay.
Oh, was that a joke? Okay, well, that's why I didn't know it.
It's all right. The email is exhibit which?
2-123 Delta. Scott, can you
She
bring
wouldn't
that up?
stop biting me. Don't poor kitty me.
This is a text message exchange?
Text message.
Okay.
They saw it.
Can I see the whole thing?
Yes. In fact, Ms. Barney, if you want to watch it now, that'll speed things along.
Hit me. She only has like 4 teeth. Has everyone in here made sure to like the stream and subscribe? And oh crap. I have my surgical appointment on Tuesday in Cleveland. So just make sure to keep an eye out. I'll do a live stream on Tuesday, but it's not going to be, I may have to do it on Monday instead and take Tuesday off. I'm just letting you guys know. I don't want to mess with the algorithm. I don't know. I'll figure it out over the weekend. That's not a 7 p.m. on Friday problem for me.
Ms. Lewis.
No, I object. Mr. Butler tendered the witness, and to go back now and reopen, I object.
Okay. Any objection to the admissibility of this document under the rules of evidence?
No.
Okay. It's certainly within the court's discretion to allow direct to be reopened to add one exhibit, particularly before cross has even begun. So anything further, Mr. Bloodworth?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Lewis, anything before we bring the jury in?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Tracy, if you would get the jury brought in, I'd appreciate it.
It's just a consultation. It's not a surgery. That'll be a whole thing. Hi, Carrie. I only go over the highlights on my channel. So yes, you did see that yesterday, but I'm only going over the important part. Oh, yes, I will be.
Please
You're
have a seat
right.
as you come in.
And I'm not going to the hospital. I bet you think I'm going to.
Ms. Barney, you're still under oath.
Well, my notes.
Mr. Bloodworth, I understand the state would like to offer another exhibit.
Yes, one more exhibit, Your Honor. Thank you. Ms. Barney, you just reviewed exhibit 2-123D. Is that an accurate depiction of a June 6th, 2022 text message exchange between you and Kouri Richins?
Yes.
Your Honor, the state moves to enter and publish 2-123D.
Oh, no.
Ms. Lewis.
No further objections.
2-123D is admitted, and it is published.
Okay. All right. Friend in Park City, and they didn't say anything, just thought it was ready. Oh no, Taylorsville, 15 minutes away. They said it's ready, and they have me on a list first to call to come get the official report. And the death certificate has now been updated, so I'm rushing to get it before Katie's dumbass. I was going to ask if you might run into them. What if you do see them? Holy shit, I'm freaking out. Is everything okay? Then there's a picture of a trace of fentanyl. His lungs were shot to shit, and when he took something containing fentanyl, it put his lungs over the board and they shut down. Chelsea, I think it's finally fucking over. Fucking over. I'm waiting on my attorney to call me and confirm that, but I think it's over. I'm falling. Holy shit. Is that what the ME said? So are they done with the investigation too? Like, did they find out where he got the fentanyl from? Holy shit, friend. It is over. And Friday, we get to see more about it and have everything over. Like, holy shit. Why did you spell it? 3 separate occasions. It looks like silicosis, COVID, and then fentanyl. It just got his lungs. Did they say how much fentanyl that is? Text you in a few. Okay.
All right. Anything further for this witness, Mr. Bloodworth?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Ms. Lewis, please proceed.
We have no questions for Ms. Barney.
Okay. May we allow Ms. Barney to step down, Mr. Bloodworth?
Yes, Your Honor.
May we release this witness, Ms. Lewis?
I think just in abundance of caution, maybe we could keep her subject to subpoena.
Understood. So, Ms. Barney, you're free to go today, but you may get notice that you need to come back for some additional questions before the end of the trial. Between now and the end of the trial, please do not speak to anyone about your testimony. Don't let anybody talk to you about your testimony. Please don't watch any coverage of the case. Don't listen to any coverage of the case. Don't read anything about the case.
Okay.
Please travel safe.
Thank you.
All right, we're gonna finish this.
Mr. Flood.
Your Honor, the state calls alley stakings.
Very good.
One second, friends. Ooh.
Good afternoon. If you'd step in front of Brittany, we'll get you sworn in.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in the matter before the court to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, subject to the pains and penalties of perjury? Thank you.
Please proceed.
Good afternoon, ma'am. What, ma'am, is your name?
Alan, if you're taking.
Is your last name spelled S-T-A-K-I-N-G-S?
No, S-T-A-K-I-N-G.
I'm sorry, there's only one of you.
Yes.
Mistaking. Would you pull the mic a little closer to you? Okay. You can sit wherever you're comfortable.
Was that supposed to be funny? I'm confused.
Please proceed.
Do you know Kouri Richins?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes, I
We
do.
record everything, so yeah.
Yes,
I saw that you were nodding, but how do you know Kouri Richins?
We grew up together, school.
When did you first meet her?
I met her in, I think, junior high school.
Since junior high school, about how often do you see or speak with her?
I have talked to her pretty frequently.
Are you one of her best friends?
Yes. Yeah, I was, yeah.
You were?
I am, yes.
Either way?
Yes.
Okay. Did
What
you
was that?
and Kouri Richins attend a Finding True Self retreat at the Sedona Mago Center for Wellbeing in Arizona in February of 2021?
Yes, we did.
As part of that retreat, did each of you complete an assignment in which you wrote your life story in third person?
Yes, we did.
Scott, can I get Exhibit 2-4, please? Can you scroll through for the witness and counsel?
Right? Why did she just shake her head like that?
Ma'am, do you recognize that as the form that you and Kouri Richins filled out during the retreat?
Well, I never read it at the retreat, but that's the Sedona Manga logo, yes.
And is that Kouri Richins' handwriting?
Yes, to my knowledge.
Your Honor, the state moves to admit Exhibit 2-4 and publish.
Your Honor, we renew our prior objections, 401, 402, and 4.
The person in the chat who said meth much, it's not meth. It's me watching this at 1.5 times speed. Because once again, highlights getting through this.
3. I'm not sure that there's enough foundation at this point to put it in through this witness. She said she never saw it at the time, and I don't know if there's enough foundation about the handwriting at this point.
The 401, 402, 403 issues have been ruled on by the court. The court stands on its prior denial of those objections. Mr. Flood, we're talking about foundation.
I should have told you guys that. I'm sorry.
Please.
Question a little bit.
Yeah.
Over the years, have you read Kouri Richins' handwriting?
Yes and no. I'm mainly through text, but yes.
Are you generally familiar, though, with her handwriting script-wise?
Not comfortably enough to identify it, no. But it looks like her handwriting, yes.
And is that, Scott, can you go to the top? That logo at the top, is that consistent with the form that each of you individually filled out while at the Sedona Mago Retreat Center?
Yes.
Your Honor, State moves 2-4 in evidence.
Your Honor, she said she's not comfortable enough to identify her handwriting if she never saw Kouri write this or saw it at the time it was done.
Counsel, would you approach for a second?
Okay. Is this going to be a long second or a short second? $602, $604, $608.
The weekend of February 20th.
Okay.
How did that conversation arise?
What do you mean?
Who started?
I can't remember who started the conversation.
How did you come to learn about whatever happened on Valentine's Day?
Eric told us.
What did Eric Richins say?
He said that he thought that Kouri had tried to poison him, but it was more of a funny story. It was like an allergic reaction, is what we thought it was.
So Eric jokingly, I want to accurately.
Yes, we were laughing at the story.
So did Eric,
along with Eric?
Right. Did Eric jokingly say that Kouri Richins had tried to?
Yes, and we all teased Kouri for trying to kill him or poison him or whatever he thought it was.
Okay. How did Kouri Richins react to Eric Richins jokingly say that she tried to poison him on Valentine's Day?
She laughed about it. We were all laughing.
Did she say anything about what happened on
She
Valentine's
said no, that's not what happened. That he had that it was an allergic reaction or something, or it wasn't that dramatic. It didn't happen like that. Something along those lines.
Did she say how it happened or what happened?
No, not that I can recall.
Just that it didn't happen as Eric jokingly said it happened.
No, but with Eric right there.
Sure. Eric's there the whole time.
Yes.
Understood. Your Honor, I hate to keep doing this. I just want to bring up one other thing at the bench.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. This is totally something that we couldn't have prepared for earlier. 614, 616, 618, and it looks like she's getting a funny text. Oh, great. $621.
Okay. The number of this again, one more time. 2-4.
Yes, sir.
The unredacted version of 2-4. Anything further, Ms. Lewis?
No, Your Honor.
Is admitted. Published now?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Kouri was born in 1990 in Oklahoma. Her parents were married and worked for the same engineering company. They were both previously married with children. Her father had a daughter, Tanya, and her mother had a son and a daughter, Renee and DJ. Together, Kouri's parents had Kouri and her brother Ronnie. Ronnie and Kouri had to move a lot when they were kids. From 1990 to 1996, they lived in 17 different states due to their parents' work. Kouri's father was a successful engineer, but he was also an alcoholic and had been for most of his life. In 1996, he was drinking and driving and fell asleep at the wheel and hit/ran over a cop. Oh my God, who had another car pulled over on the side of the road. He was put in prison for the next 6.5 years. Kouri's mom, who today is her best friend, had her own addiction. She is a compulsive gambler. Once Kouri's father was put in prison, her mom then filed for divorce in 1998 and continued working full time, rarely being home. Tanya, Kouri's dad's daughter, was raised by her mom, DJ. Kouri's half-brother lived with his father. However, Kouri's older sister helped Kouri's mom, Kouri, and Ronnie while their mom worked. Once Renee turned 18. She left and never had a relationship again with Kouri or Ronnie because she blames them for having to help raise them, destroying her life as a kid. In 2000, Kouri and Ronnie, she spells it weird, sorry, her handwriting, and their mom moved to Utah to be closer to their mom's sister and finally settle down. That's when their mom's gambling addiction made life as their mother was a compulsive gambler, and the state and there was a casino only a couple hours from their home. Every other weekend growing up, we would spend it in a hotel room while mother gambled. Eventually, our home was foreclosed on. Multiple cars, repo, and ends were barely met. Kouri's mother spent everything and more to fulfill her addiction needs, even if that meant losing her home multiple times. Kouri lost trust in her parents at a very young age. She graduated from high school in 2007 when she was 17. Eager to begin college and have a stable life, make a stable life for herself. She began college and met her now husband when Kouri met her husband. When Kouri met her husband, she instantly fell for the idea of marriage with kids and a happy family, a stable family, because it was her dream. Kouri got pregnant her sophomore year of college, which was very unexpected at that time. And Kouri's relationship was very rocky, but she thought not once, once the baby gets here, I'll be happy and everything will be fine. Kouri had her first son in 2012, graduated college that same year. She then got married in 2013 because she told herself, when I get married, I'll be happy. In 2014, she had her second son because she told herself, another baby will make me happy. Then started graduate school in 2016 because that will fill this hole and make me happy. But it didn't. In 2017, she had her third son and her life spiraled downhill. Oh, that's harsh. She graduated from grad school in 2018. However, she found out that her husband had been having an emotional affair. Kouri went to counseling on and off because of it, anxiety, depression, this constant need to chase happiness. Emotionally, she is exhausted from years of hearing you're selfish, you're not enough, you need me from her husband. She's ready to open her heart and find the happiness that's already there and start looking for it. Stop looking for it. That had me hung up. Is there more?
No further questions.
Okay, great.
Your Honor, we've agreed that I'm going to handle this witness as a direct examination since she's here from out of town, so we don't have to bring her back.
Sounds good.
All right.
I appreciate it. Please proceed.
Morning. Good afternoon. Who knows anymore? How are you today?
I've been better.
I'm sure you have.
Allie, would you do me a favor? I'm sincere. You can sit wherever you like. Just pull the mic closer. Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Hello, my name's Wendy Lewis. I know we've spoken, but we haven't met before, so nice to meet you. So I want to talk about, you knew Kouri, you said, since junior high.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. And did you do things with her as and Eric as couples or with also your children as families?
Both. We did things with our families as well.
All right. And did you go on a trip to Hawaii together?
I did.
And when was that trip to Hawaii?
I think it was early 2018.
Early 2018?
Yeah. February, I think.
Okay.
Don't really
want to
go
That
there.
trip?
Our friend was getting married.
Which friend was that?
Selma.
Selma. Okay. And did something happen on that trip that Kouri was upset about?
Could you clarify?
Did something happen in terms of the travel to Hawaii?
Yes.
And what was that?
Kouri found out that Eric had hidden drugs in her suitcase without telling her.
Okay. And what was it that he put in the suitcase?
Gummies.
Ooh. And was she upset about that?
Yes. Yes, we were laughing. Yeah. She wasn't crying upset. It was more or less a funny story, but not so funny.
Not so funny story.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, is it fair to say she was not happy?
No, she was not okay with it.
Okay. And what was Eric Richins' reaction? You don't have to get into what he said, but how did he react to Kouri not being happy with him?
He thought it was hilarious.
He thought it was hilarious that he put
Yes, his thinking was
THC in her bag.
Yes.
Okay, no, I just clarifying. You're fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, you said that you were visiting, and you're from California, right?
Yeah.
You're living in California now.
Yes.
To be more accurate. And you were visiting here about a month, a little less than a month, 3 weeks before Eric died, correct? Or is that right?
Yes.
All right. And during that trip, you just talked about some things that happened during that trip when you were staying with the Richins. Did you take THC gummies with them at that time?
Not on that trip. I didn't.
Not on that trip.
I don't believe so. No. No, Eric didn't want me to.
Why didn't Eric want you to? Do you know why?
Yes, he said that he.
Objection, Your Honor.
Okay. Without.
Sustained regarding calling for hearsay. Can you rephrase, Ms.
Yes. All right. So you discussed taking gummies.
We did.
All right. And there was a concern about taking them. Is that fair?
Yes.
And why was there a concern about taking those?
Objection, Your Honor.
Sustained. We maybe just ask her why she didn't do something or what her concerns were.
All right. Why did you decide not to take the gummies?
I was told they were bad gummies. That they made Kouri super sick.
Okay. Are you aware where those gummies came from?
No, I wasn't aware.
All right. You had taken gummies, THC gummies, with the Richins in the past.
Yes.
And where originally, you don't have to tell me who, but where were those gummies purchased from?
Well, I was never with him when he got them, but I knew that it was from a.
Objection, Your Honor.
Foundation?
Foundation.
Okay. Sustained.
You had taken gummies with the Richins in the past.
Yes.
And so had some of your other friends. It was something that you all did occasionally, just like having a drink. Fair? Fair. All right. And are you aware of, well, let me rephrase that. Were you all getting these gummies from the same source originally?
Objection, Your Honor.
Pause for one moment. I need a reason.
Foundation.
Okay. Would you please lay some foundation for whether and to what extent this witness knows about the source of anything that she took?
Right. Again, you were all getting gummies from the same source, right?
Objection, Your Honor, leading.
Yeah, I need you to lay some foundation. Not
I'm working on it.
question. Just break it down.
He is giving her a long rope.
Do you know where you and your friends were getting the THC gummies from?
It's a yes or no question.
Yes.
You are aware. Okay. And for a time period, you were getting them from one particular person. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Okay. And what was the time period that you were getting them from that person?
What do you mean?
Like, was it from 2018 to 2021? Was it from, can you give me a general time? How long of a time?
Pause there for one moment. Your objection, Mr. Bloodworth.
Your Honor, objection, Foundation, particularly as it relates to whether or not hearsay is the foundation.
Right. Ms. Lewis, my apologies. Would you approach her 1 second?
Oh my God. Did you hear her say, oh my God, that actually happened? Okay, 6:35. There we go.
Were you ever there when the gummies were purchased or brought or delivered? You were never there.
No.
All right. Did you ever purchase them yourself?
No.
So can you tell me how you knew? Let me just come out. So did someone tell you where the gummies were coming from, or did you have personal knowledge of where the gummies were coming from?
I was told where they were coming from.
All right. Okay. How was it that you found out that Mr. Richins had died?
Our friend Kelsey called me.
Called you?
Yes, I was called on the phone.
Yes. And was that the day that Mr. Richins passed away?
Yes.
Okay. And what did you do when you found out?
I cried.
And then what did you do?
And then booked a flight and came the very next day.
All right. So you arrived?
I arrived on the 5th.
On the 5th. All right. And how did Kouri seem when you arrived?
Distraught. She was breathing.
And you've known Kouri a long time?
Yeah.
And you've observed her on other occasions where she's been upset?
Yes.
Ever anything this traumatic, or is this the first time?
This is probably the most traumatic one I've experienced so far, yes.
All right. Did anything about her behavior or her reaction strike you as unusual?
No.
Were you there when there was a celebration of life held at the Richins house the night after he died?
Yes.
And how many people were there at that event?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. There was a lot of people.
More than 10?
Well, there were people coming in and out the whole time.
All right. Was this something that was planned, like a planned event?
No.
So it was, can you describe sort of how it started?
People came to show their condolences and grieved at the loss of losing Eric. That's how it began. That's all it was.
All right. And was there alcohol?
Yes.
What else took place at the event? What were people doing? They were drinking?
We were playing with the kids and talking about memories of Eric.
Right.
Dancing, talking about him, remembering him.
Okay. Would you describe it as an upbeat, happy event?
It was kind of, I don't know. It wasn't a party, if that's what you were trying to ask.
Okay. What would you describe it as?
Remembering his life.
Right. Can you pull up Defense Exhibit 1089, just for the witness? Do you recognize that photo?
Yes, I took the picture.
All right. And was that taken the night that we were talking about?
Yes.
And do you recognize the people in that photo?
I do.
All right. Can we publish, or can I admit and then publish? Defense 1089.
No.
Okay. Defense 1089 is admitted.
Okay. And maybe if you want to step down just for a minute, if you can tell us who the people are. And so,
If you would just stay close to the mic, and then here you go. You can use that when you do this time. Just listen, you should get your mic.
all right. Just from left to right, can you tell us who's in the photo?
That's Kouri. That's, I can't remember his name, but that's Eric's best friend.
Can you maybe put the mic up?
That's Eric's best friend. I can't remember his name.
Is that Bryce?
Yeah, that's Bryce.
Okay.
That's Bryce.
Oh.
That's Allie, Cody's wife. That's Chelsea, and that's Amy.
Amy,
Eric's sister.
Richins. Okay. You can sit back down. We can take that down. So how long did you stay after Eric passed away?
I stayed overnight that night.
Were you there the next day when Amy Richins came to the house?
Yes, I was.
All right. And were you there when Kouri was trying to get into a safe that belonged to Eric?
I was.
Do you know why Kouri was trying to get into the safe?
Excuse me, yes.
Why was she trying to get into the safe?
She wanted to see what his will said.
And did she know the will was in the safe, or do you not know?
No, she knew it was in there.
All right. And then what happened?
What do you mean? What happened?
Well, was she able to get into the safe?
She was not. She didn't know the code.
And then was there a conversation about her not getting into the safe?
Objection, foundation as it relates to hearsay.
All right. Who was present when she was trying to get into the safe?
She wasn't even in there at first.
When you say she, who are you talking about?
Kouri wasn't even in there. It was
Who was in there at first?
her brother and the locksmith.
Okay. So a locksmith was called to try and open the safe.
Yes.
All right. And then what happened after that, Kouri?
Amy and Bryce were leaving, and Amy saw the logo on the side of the truck and ran into the garage to stop Kouri from getting into the safe.
Do you know why she was trying to stop Kouri from getting into the safe?
Because Amy was...
Foundation.
Yeah. It's speculation.
Well, if she knows why.
But how she knows is the genesis of the foundation and speculation. Objection.
You were there, correct?
I was.
And you saw the reactions of everyone in the room.
Did.
And you saw Kouri become very upset. Did you see Kouri become very upset?
I did.
Do you know why Kouri was upset?
Yeah, because she was told that it was not
Objection.
If it's not there, calls for hearsay. Just think.
Be a better
You did see Kouri's
lawyer.
reaction
I did.
to not being able to get into the safe. let me rephrase that. You saw Kouri's reaction based on what was going on regarding the safe.
I did.
And you saw her, well, tell me, what was her reaction?
Pure frustration and rage.
Rage?
Yeah.
Was she crying?
Yes. She was shaking.
And in your opinion, was that reaction over the top?
No, I thought she was valid.
Did you think she was unreasonably out of control?
No.
Was that reaction unexpected, given what was going on in the room?
No.
Okay. Just one moment.
This is
Can
what I
take a
feel
moment?
like. And that hurts because I have RA in my hands.
Let's go back to what you were talking about with Mr. Bloodworth regarding the sandwich. So when you were there, you said that Eric said, what did Eric say to you again about the sandwich?
Can you clarify the question, please?
Yes, you were talking about when Eric got sick from a sandwich, right? You talked about that with Mr. Bloodworth.
I did.
And he told you, what did he tell you?
That he believed that Kouri had tried to poison him.
Okay. Did he tell you, I believe Kouri tried to poison me, or did he say to you, did Kouri tell you she tried to poison me?
No, he said, Kouri tried to poison him.
All right, and who was there? Kouri was there?
Yes.
And what was her response to that?
She was laughing and she said that's not happened.
And what did happen?
I don't know what happened.
Well,
he took a bite of the sandwich and got an allergic reaction and had to shoot himself with an EpiPen.
Okay, so they talked about that there was an allergic reaction.
Yes.
Was everyone laughing?
Yes, we were all laughing and we jokingly said, don't eat what Kouri feeds you.
Okay, and did Eric appear upset about what had happened prior with the sandwich?
No.
Did he seem scared about what had taken place?
No.
How were he and Kouri getting along when you were there that last visit?
They seemed better than I'd seen them in a long time.
Okay. With that, I have nothing further.
Okay. Mr. Bloodworth, any additional questions for Ms. Staken?
Yes, Your Honor, thank you. Ma'am, let me make sure I understand the travel to Hawaii. Am I right that it was funny at the time because Kouri did not get caught with the gummies in her luggage, but it would have been less than funny if she had got caught? Is that the joke?
Speculation.
Overruled.
Can you ask that again?
You said Eric and you and Kouri and everybody were joking about Eric putting weed gummies in Kouri Richins' luggage. Is that correct?
Yes.
Is the joke that it was funny because she didn't get caught?
No, it was funny because she didn't know.
I see. Okay. Can we turn to the gathering on March the 5th, 2022, right? The day after Eric Richins' death?
Okay.
Because that's a federal
you
crime.
and others, many friends of Eric, some of her
If she
family
would've-
members, I think, were there, right?
Yes.
And people were drinking and toasting Eric.
Yes.
People were also using weed gummies that night too, as well.
I don't know. Not that I'm aware of.
That photo you showed, or you looked at, it was labeled Exhibit 1089. That was at the beginning of the evening?
No, that was towards the end. It was mid. I don't know. It was mid evening.
Okay, there came a time, right, when Mr. Knudsen removed his pants?
Sorry, who?
Do you know who Bryce Knudsen is?
I know
in that photo?
Bryce. I don't know his last name.
Okay, did there come a time when he removed his pants at that celebration?
Not that I remember, but probably.
Okay, do you remember if the photo was before or after that?
It was before he was dressed.
Scott, can I get Exhibit 8-8, please?
The witness can see it.
Yeah, I don't know what class all these drugs are in. I don't know what it matters. Just don't.
Ma'am, do you recognize that photo or that video rather as an accurate depiction of what was occurring in parts of that evening?
Yes.
I'm trying to focus on this.
Your Honor, the state's going to move 8-8 into evidence, but ask the court not to publish it. What the state's going to do is prepare a vision of that blurs out the face of any children, and then publish that to the jury at a different time.
Ms. Lewis?
No objection.
Okay. The forthcoming version of 8-8 that blurs out any minor children is admitted. We'll publish it later.
Thank you, sir. Scott, can you bring up 8-8 Delta 2, please?
Very good. Yes. Okay. Is this supposed to be moving, Scott?
Your Honor, it's not.
Someone in the chat said he didn't die from weed gummies, but let me just plant this in your head. We are the jury lives in a state that is predominantly LDS. They don't believe in drugs. They don't even believe in my Diet Coke because that's a caffeine. That's drugs. And so that's the first thing. The second thing is that weed is not legal there. So it is not out of this world for the defense to come in with that argument. Do I agree with it? That's not important. But it's like, it's that seed of reasonable doubt. So that's my job here, is to, every once in a while remind you guys of why things might seem stupid and why things might seem really, really stupid. So don't hate me for that.
It is a still frame from that video. The state moves 8-8D2 into evidence.
Ms. Lewis.
It's a weak argument.
Okay. 8-8D2.
For like
You're going to
normal.
mark this later with a sticker.
Maybe.
I am, Your Honor.
Okay. Is admitted. Would you like to publish?
Yes, Your Honor.
No.
Thank you. Your Honor, maybe we approach that without an understanding on something.
Sure.
What did I? That's so weird. But not in this state. Yeah. I'm providing you guys with the mindset of a juror who is like, oh, wow, that's drugs. That's like really hardcore. Oh my God, they should go to their ward and talk to their dude. It's not a chaplain. And like, we saw this a lot. We saw a lot of like shaming during the Jodi Arias trial, which I think she's absolutely batshit crazy. And I think that she absolutely did it. But we saw a lot of the religion taking over the entire case. Oh my God, this is banned, you are banned. Right? I know, but like, it's so wild to think like these people are, they're Americans, but LDS, did I say LSD? Did I confuse the two? I'm sorry if I did. So if you guys are new here and didn't know, the heavier lady in the blue blazer, that is also Tyler Robinson's attorney. He is currently behind bars, attending regular hearings as being accused of unaliving, because YouTube doesn't like real words, Charlie Kirk back in September. I'm sure you know who that is. I'm not going to press a button because I don't want to mess up where we are. But we're almost done. No, Tyler Robinson isn't there, but that's his attorney.
Mr. Bloodworth, any other questions for this witness?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Ms. Lewis?
Yes. Just going back to the night of the wake.
Mm-hmm.
And have you been to wakes before?
Yes.
Is that your first one?
No, I've been to wakes before.
And was anything about this unusual to you?
No.
This is how you've seen people at other wakes right after a loved one had died. Fair?
Yeah.
Was Kouri happy that night?
No, we were trying to be happy for the kids. We were trying to stay positive and keep it light.
Okay, so
for her kids.
And that's fair. And you said you spent the night at the house.
I did.
Who else spent the night at the house that night? Do you know?
Yes, Amy did, and so did Bryce, and I believe Chelsea did as well.
Okay, so just the four of you. Other adults went home. Then the kids were there.
Yeah. Yes, and the kids were there.
Do you recall that Kouri left that event early to go to bed with one or more of the children?
No, I don't recall.
You don't recall that?
No.
Okay. All right. I have nothing further.
No, Your Honor.
Counsel, may we release this witness?
Yes, we may.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. I appreciate your patience. Thank you for your time. Please travel safely. You're free to go.
Okay, guys. So
We
that's
talk about scheduling or?
Yes, sir. Let's talk schedule.
Yeah, I think a brief scheduling discussion would be appropriate. Ms. Nestor, you
Yes, sir.
okay. I'll leave that going. So we'll hear the results of the scheduling discussion. But hold on one second. I wouldn't call it a slumber party, but I think that these people lived in a totally separate state and wanted somewhere to stay.
Rather than use the next 15 minutes to begin the next witness and then have to take a break, we'll just start with that next witness on Monday morning. Scheduling reminder, no trial tomorrow, Friday, March 6th. We will be in recess until Monday morning, 8:30 a.m. Over the next 3 days, please make an effort to not watch, listen, or read anything related to this case. It takes affirmative action, so please be diligent. Please do not speak about the case with anyone. Please do not allow anyone to talk about the case to you. That requires affirmative action as well. And please don't do any searches or research about the case in any way. Please enjoy your weekend. I'll see you again Monday morning, 8:30 a.m. Please travel safely. Please rise for adjournment.
Okay. So, let me go ahead and say that, as I was referring to earlier, I have a doctor's appointment in Cleveland on Tuesday. So if I do a stream, I might I am just going to ask you guys to stay tuned. And if I am unable to do a stream on Tuesday, I will have to work around my schedule to do something, I assume, on Monday. So definitely turn on the alerts for this channel. You can do that by going to the channel page. There is right next to the subscribe button, there's a little bell, and you press the bell, and instead of selecting personalized, you select all. And that way you get notified when I go live. And yeah, I think that's the best way to go about it, because I can't make any promises right now. I have to look at my schedule. But I'll definitely be on Wednesday. I know that. So I look forward to seeing you guys Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. You guys will just have to go about it that way. Thank you so much for showing up tonight. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button on your way out, and double check to make sure you are subscribed to the channel. And every Tuesday through Friday, beginning at 3:30 p.m. Eastern. I think we might be moving the time though. I think we might be doing 4:30. It seems to just be working out better this way. So we'll do a gradual transition so the algorithm doesn't go crazy. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate all the support, and I hope that you had a lovely time being here, and have a safe, happy, and blessed weekend. Bye, everyone.